everybody, to the Toivoan Trainwreck. A couple things before we do get started today. If you know someone who wants to play in a Geomeric game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the waitlist for a campaign slot or getting into a one-shot. I do have one open spot for my new Friday morning campaign. If you're interested in that, send me a message. That's going to be starting at 11 a.m. Central Time on Fridays. So send me a message, we'll get you in there. I do have 5 amazing players already for that, so get on it while you can. We also have these Toivoan SkyMap decoders. Go check these out over at gmeric.com. These have 42 codes for you guys to use in your games. We also have the Leslie's Angels blankets up on the front page of gmeric.com. The clip contest for November is going to be giving away a personalized notebook with your character on the cover. So if you're interested in winning one of those, toss your clips and timestamps in the clip contest channel in the Discord to be automatically entered to win that drawing. Let's get you guys started. We've got tons to cover today, and I'm super excited to share with you guys. All right, so let's get you guys rolling here. Getting some buttons. Sweet. You guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Most recently, you guys are down here in Grindavik, where you guys came looking for a lead in regards to the job that Rafinas had contracted you for. To that end, you came to the Tasty Oak Tavern, where you guys met up with a associate of Rafinas's and got a bit of information about Rafinas herself, the job in Ochukvuk that you need to go and deal with the 12 spiders lair there and clear it out. She seemed to be quite enthusiastic about the situation, and after talking to her, you may have given Rafinas a little bit of sympathy. But after having finished with Frenilda, you guys were just about to teleport to Grindavik.
We're out of pretzels.
As you guys are about to do that, Coin, I need a perception check, please.
I hit that 21.
Coin, something is vibrating.
Oh dear. Care to elaborate?
You will find that the sending stone that is attached to Sea Toad Cache is currently vibrating emphatically.
Interesting. The one, well, presumably Bryn is in
possession
control of the other stone. The possession of the one that we have on our side.
You can hear it going off in Bryn's possession. Bryn, you can sense this as it is vibrating in your pack.
Coin says, we're out of pretzels, but not mustard. As he dips final piece of pretzel in.
Bryn is attempting to correct his microphone.
You never answer on the first vibrate. That comes
right?
Off as like
it comes off as needy. Is that what we're saying?
You have to let it go like 3 times, and then you never answer.
That is working out. Yes.
I like that we gave him this for emergencies, and then we're like, we'll pick eventually.
Yeah.
Don't look too desperate. Just wait for 2 more vibrates.
And offer it to Coin to pick up, or pick it up himself.
Coin, you'll hold it out and it'll vibrate 2 additional times, and then he'll pick it up.
You don't want to seem too eager. You gotta let it ring once or twice.
Exactly.
Cool. The voice on the other side of the sending stone is notably not that of Sea Toad Cache.
Concerning. Who is it?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Is this... Hello? Am I speaking with the Associates of Sea Toad Cache? That is your name, right? Yes. Yes, Sea Toad Cache.
You're kind of speaking to Sea Toad Cache. It's a long story, but yes, the answer is yes.
Okay. So this must be Sea Toad Coin. Okay. Yes, I understand now.
You don't sound like me. Is my first thought.
Yes, I'm unfortunately not your simulacrum ally here at your I guess you could say illustrious corn stand?
Illustrious
have,
Coin, ask him.
progress.
Coin, ask if he's dead.
Why? I don't mean to impede, but I was expecting Cash on the other line of this.
Yes. Allow me to explain. My name is Dave Strom. I am a chronologist with the High Peak Archives. I've been doing research recently, and specifically with the Chrononecrum. And I have come to believe through some obscure conversations I've had with your associate here, Mr. Cash, and a one Amor Shastina, if you're familiar with it. But I've come to believe that you have, or multiple of you have possession of these keys. Is that correct?
When did I become such a talker? How does this guy know so much? Coin turns back to the sentence.
You see, he is quite a capitalist. Money can get quite a few answers out of him.
Yeah, and now I'm curious how much you paid him to give you this call, because no offense or anything, but my time is quite valuable. And also, I'm worried my simulacrum is dead right now.
Oh, rest assured, your simulacrum is here. Honestly, he is the one who offered me the stone, I guess. These new stones are quite advanced. I'm so used to the rotary ones. But yeah, he is alive and well. The other members of my traveling group are here as well. They are enjoying of your corn.
Coin will be silent for a moment here. Eric, I would want Coin. He would be doing, I guess, either insight or perception check. He's wondering, like, under what conditions would Cash allow somebody to
Let's
do
roll
this?
an insight check.
Is he telling the truth?
Yep. So this is going to be fun because I get to do this very rarely. All right. And then I need a deception check from Cash.
Fascinating.
Awesome. Cool. This individual must have paid Cash a significant amount of coins. And I will tell you, he did.
Is it fair to assume Cash is like in the background?
Yes. Cash is safe. Cash is currently letting this guy borrow your cell phone.
I'd almost imagine the tip off is that like he hears coins like joustling in the background, like just very subtle shimmers of him.
100%. 100%.
So, and I'm also going to assume that Cash did his own, checked him, like he vetted this guy before letting him call.
Yes. He did. On Sunday, we did do that, just for the record.
Okay. Cash, after this is a brief moment of pause, effectively, he'll say, yeah, we've had our run-ins with the Chrononecrum, and let's just say we know a fair bit about it.
Right, okay. That is a bit of assurance. Now comes the part where I have to alleviate some of my concerns. You see, the image that was painted of you and your compatriots was of some concern. I am led to believe that from all I know of you, Mr. Coin, all I understand is that you're one of the Grung individuals, but yes, Grode, Mr. Cash did.
You're forgiven.
And Mr. Amor mentioned something about Grodes, but I'm led to believe that you are nothing more than a corn merchant and a potential shoe salesman. However, you do not possess the capabilities to produce shoes. So, as you can understand, my concern is a bit high. I have also heard rumors that your compatriot, Mr. Gemstone, tends to dress up in frilly, maid outfits. I do not know.
How much did you pay my simulacrum? You'd have to torture half of this stuff out of him.
I think we kicked it off quite well, honestly. He seems like a very charismatic and persuasive man. Although the purchase of 5 individual corns from my compatriots also helps.
Does not hurt the negotiation.
It definitely does not.
Okay, well, I'm fascinated. You're 100% correct on your assertions. I don't entirely get what you're prodding at.
I simply wish to understand the capabilities of you and your group, because you must understand there is very little assurance in knowing that the most powerful artifacts in the existence of our world and reality are in the possession of such colorful individuals.
Well, what I'll tell you is I'm a man of many skills, and the skills I don't possess I tend to pick up quickly, such as the shoe stuff, work in progress, as they say. Which kind of leads to us having the things we have, kind of relates to us being, multi-adaptable, triple threats, quadruple threat. I lost count. But I mean, we've been around the block, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
So it would be safe to say you have, or at least some of you have, a fairly decent understanding of the keys.
Oh yeah, no, we've used them. Use it pretty regularly.
Right. Your associate Cash mentioned something, some of the features of the keys. Specifically one about
we have not caught up to them yet.
Right, and actually, you're going to hear some rustling, and you're going to hear some papers turning. A few months ago, actually, I recorded an incident. I want to say it was 3 months back. There was a temporal disturbance. Time was reversed for a day. Given the testimony of your ally, Mr. Cash, what he has told me of what you have been able to do with him, I would assume that was you all that caused that to happen.
Well, I mean, I only know of the 3 keys we have, so unless there's a 4th, I would assume, yeah.
I see. Now,
I'm gonna interject
the
here.
reason I ask is...
I'm going to interject here for just a second. What he's referring to was the day that you guys reset for Saphira's hunt, when you guys were rescuing Saphira.
The first time, not the second.
Yeah, correct.
I was gonna say, only narrows it down a little bit. But yeah.
Correct.
I do recall a lot of people mentioning that they felt time reverse, which I think surprised us at the time.
Correct. All right, we can continue, Mr. Strong.
So, seeing as you have all used them and you are familiar with their capabilities, now comes the difficult part. I need to know, for the sake of research and, quite honestly, the protection and stability of our reality and timelines, I need to understand fully just what these keys are capable of and how potent these artifacts are. There is an individual who has been going around messing with moments in time, and he has brought a bit of concern to individuals such as myself and other mages in high positions. We believe he is trying to access these 3 keys as well, and use them to access the Chrononecrum to either rewrite his own history or perhaps take over another timeline to write it in their own image. Now, that is of obviously great concern to everyone in this reality, everyone in this world, whether they know it or not. And I have been tasked with gathering information and potentially securing the keys of the Chrononecrum to prevent such this individual from carrying out his plans.
You make great points, and I, before saying anything, have one question for you. How much did you pay Cash?
Well, the corn cobs, you would have to ask my compatriots for what they ordered, and you would know the cost of that. But I did pay your associate Cash a sum of 16 gold pieces.
Out of character. Out of character, 16 is an insane low ball for him.
Not wrong.
Natural 20 persuasion check.
Yes.
But I think
So,
That's how bad off Cash is right now.
for the record, he did roll a natural
How
20.
bad.
He
That
did
is
have
how
his
bad it is.
natural 20 on his persuasion check for Cash to accept this as the bribe.
Oh, I can roll with it easily,
Yeah.
especially because of what I'm about to say,
100%.
which is that Cash is thinking to himself, "Oh, I'm the first factor authentication. I'll send this over to the second." So Coin, hearing that, he's gonna say, "All right, so you got through the door, but you don't have the key to the chest, if you know what I mean. So what
I understand.
number can I put down for you before I elaborate?"
Well, I would be seeing as the fate of the world is at stake, and would you be willing to accept 100 gold?
Can Coin do another, I guess, insight check? This is more so almost a vibe check on this guy of like,
Sure.
should I even be saying these
Roll
things?
your insight check. Yeah.
Is this someone
Does he
I
have a
can
trustworthy?
trust?
Does he have a trust? Ooh. Okay.
Well, there you go.
I would have him roll. Actually, Mr. Strom, do you have your character sheet open?
Give me 2 seconds. Okay, it is open now.
Okay. Can I get a deception check and just let me know what you roll?
Deception.
Or persuasion, your choice. Just don't tell me which one. Are you being deceptive or are you being sincere? Don't tell me which one, just tell me the resultant number.
That is a 6.
Understood. Mr. Coin, this guy seems to be sincere and seems to be providing you with legitimate earnestness. He believes what he's saying, and you might be able to squeeze him for more than he's currently offering. Perhaps in the corn stand, favors, influence, information. The world is yours, and I know that you, of all people, can. This group as a whole can absolutely milk this guy for whatever you want.
I think you're right.
Go ahead, Bryn.
Is this conversation audible, like the other end of the conversation, or is Coin just talking?
I have to check sending
his...
stones. 1 second.
Well, I think sending stones, it's supposed to be 25 words or less. So I think that...
Yeah, but you can use it as a action to send 25 words every single 6 seconds. So, this is in his mind.
The sending spell would just be in his head, and he wouldn't be able to...
So this is only in your head.
I see.
Yeah. However, Coin does have to speak the words aloud, going backwards. So,
so we hear Coin's half of the conversation.
Correct.
We actually... Okay, so as far as we know, Coin's bargaining with somebody for something, but we don't actually know. I don't know if Coin has actually said the word Chrononacrum.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, but I will. I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand. Oh God.
Thank you.
So Coin, while he's having this conversation, he slides out a piece of paper onto the table that we're all still sitting at.
Okay.
And he is, in his mind, he's like, I'm gonna kind of put the spark notes down so my party understands. But he's getting, I think the second like the bribes and the money starts coming up, he starts getting a little distracted, so his notes aren't so great. And so effectively he's gonna like draw a key on the paper, and then like he'll draw sort of like a pocket watch. So you can sort of clue in what it's about. But he's not
this
giving
guy
it.
owes him money.
And then he's gonna
It's time
draw.
for his dog to go for a walk.
He's gonna draw the corn. But getting back to the actual conversation, Coin. Sorry, I can't help detailing.
No, I love it.
Coin-
It's Perfect. Please continue.
Coin knows he can talk this guy up on money. He also knows he shouldn't be talking too much. I think his morals internally kind of step in, and he's like, I'm not going to squeeze him too much. On principle, I got to ask for 101 on gold before I say anything.
Mr. Strong?
Well, I'm sure I could increase the price. If you also perhaps need some favors while I am in the town of Nausea, I could perhaps assist you. But the price certainly can be increased.
Okay, so number one, I'm gonna need you and all of your friends to dine at Cash and Corn's corn stand at my restaurant every day for the next 2 weeks. Is that plausible? You don't have to stay long. It helps to keep the place looking populated.
I cannot guarantee you 2 weeks, but because we will be leaving soon. But I can agree that every time we are in the city, we will make it our utmost importance to visit your stand first and foremost.
Okay, how about this? Mandatory you go there at least 20 times over the course of the next year.
That can be arranged. Yeah,
If
that
you
can be
don't
arranged.
reach the 20 quota, you'll get fined for an additional 500 gold.
That is a bit steep on the interest rates, I will be honest.
Okay, well, it's a lot cheaper. That's
Yeah.
20 corn cobs. I think all things considered.
Perhaps it can be arranged that whatever arrivals are missed, the remainder in equitable price could be paid.
Okay, you have to go there 10 times over the next year or a fine of 50,000. Now he's squeezing you.
You're gonna hear some rustling of papers, and you're gonna right, well, okay, so we're gonna be going here, and if I could maybe convince them to maybe make a U-turn then, and then if we go to this location, in between us, we'll need to restock on supplies, and then very well, we have conditions
Okay,
here.
I'll add on a little. If you
Okay.
can refer 10 people, that will also cover it.
I could refer many individuals. I could refer 10 individuals today. I could very well do it.
That's fine with me. We got a deal. So, off the bat, can Coin internally do his own check? Should he mention Silas? Does Silas care about being mentioned? Does he not want to be mentioned?
Go ahead and roll a history check, please. Or insight, your choice.
I think insight's better, especially because he knows.
Awesome, thank you very
Okay,
much,
hold
Corey.
on. I'm gonna consider lucky on that. I know the guy pretty freaking well
Damn.
at this point.
All right. Not only does Silas not mind his name being thrown about, he actually enjoys being famous. And so he is fine with that, in spite of the fact that Damon may come back and be like, GM Eric, keep my character's name out of your bleeping mouth. No. I know that that's perfectly fine for that character. He likes being famous. So feel free.
Okay. Coin will say, do you know the name Silas?
Ooh.
Silas.
You
I'm
would-
familiar.
Yep, let me send you a message real quick.
I am familiar with. Well, he's familiar with the spell.
That's where we're at. Cool. We're on the same page.
Yeah. I am.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I am familiar with the spell. I've used it quite often. It's quite effective, but I do not know much about the its creator, its origins. I've heard faint rumors from my time at academies, talking about Fae or something, but I do not know much.
So you've heard maybe the name in passing, but that's about it. let's put it this way. Amidst a journey of helping a time demigod, I want to say, a pretty powerful figure relating to time. Let's put it that way. Needed a favor from us. We did a couple favors for him involving going into the Chrononacrum, which involved, finding our way in and getting the artifacts needed to get in. And now we completed that mission. We succeeded. So we sit not only having being in the debt of a time god who we aided, but even he trusted us, I guess, enough to leave us with these trinkets, as have several other, I would say, powerful people. I mean, just talk to the consortium. They could definitely vouch for us.
I see. So this Silas, you said, individual. Is he a resident of our plane? How would one find him, reach him, contact him? I'm assuming a powerful man like one you have described is perhaps secretive or seclusive.
That's a good question. Coin would know how to contact Silas through directly provided means, but I don't know if he could infer how to reach Silas absent of those connections.
No, but you know that people of your party may know. So you are at liberty, if you choose to, ask the rest of your party for that information. And Tati had something she wanted to say.
I mean, Tati can't hear half the conversation, so shouldn't be saying it.
But you are hearing that he's mentioning Silas here.
Yeah, if you ever need, I was gonna say if you ever need to talk to Silas, I mean, fuck Silas, he's a fae, so talk to his wife.
Okay, so what I'll say is Coin is gonna, in the sending stone, he'll just send the words, 1 minute, and then he'll put the, which is kind of ironic, but he'll put the sending stone to the side.
Okay.
He'll look at his party, and then he just points at the paper, and he says, we all getting this so far?
What?
You,
Wait, that was for us?
sale went really bad.
I thought you were just doodling.
So we're going back in time to put someone else in corn debt, to get ourselves in corn debt, to...
Oh, you trying to
No, we're
corner
going
the
back in
corn
time to
market?
pay off the corn debt, so that we don't have any. Wait, why do we have corn debt?
Eric,
It's a bubble.
is it?
Yes, sir? It's a
I
corn
think corn is the key to getting us out of corn debt.
But why are we
Okay.
in corn debt?
2 initial questions. One,
Yes.
is it fair to say the Gem of Discretion has ended? Because I know
Yes.
last session it was up. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this a populated area?
It's winding down. You don't have anyone within 2 tables of you, so you're okay.
Okay. I'll say if at any point Coin suspects someone's listening,
Yeah.
I would like to know that.
Very well. I will go ahead and just dispel that. GM Eric is not going to get involved in this with any NPCs at the moment, unless you wave the bar maid over.
That's fine. I'm really just establishing Coin has
That's
an
valid.
air of caution. That's all.
That's 100%
So
valid. We're just clearing the air. And
Coin
I
to his
appreciate
party.
the concern. Please be concerned in the future as well.
Yeah. Coin to his party. He says, "Got a guy." Coin is trying to remember his name. I know it's Strom. I don't remember if it was mentioned diegetically, but so Coin is just gonna say, "Fancy nerd guy on the other end of this line." Not Cash, surprisingly. Inquiring about. Coin's gonna pull out a Chrononacrum key and kind of shake it. I don't know why I'm not saying it. Chrononacrum keys.
I love it. Continue. You're good.
Already.
Are we not supposed to tell people about those?
What does he want to know?
Heavily
does
suggested
he
we
know?
don't.
Wait, is this conversation, is someone asking you about the Chrononacrum keys?
Yeah, he's acting almost out of concern.
Okay.
Or almost like he's figuring out who has them out of concern. I don't know the guy. Clearly Cash gave him the green light.
What type of concern are we talking?
Great question. Coin's gonna pull up the sending stone and he's gonna say what concerns you of the stones and of us?
Is it on speaker?
No, he says into the stone accidentally.
Well, the initial concern was to ensure that the keys were in at least capable hands for the time being. How you were described to me by compatriots was alarming. I just wanted to ensure that your capabilities match what it takes to be able to wield and utilize them fully, but also a concern because we believe there is an individual who is trying to steal and control them. So by knowing where they are, we can try to get a leg up in preventing that from happening.
Can you send emojis through the sending stone, or is it purely words? Just out of curiosity.
I'm fine with you doing colon parentheses.
No, okay. Well, it was just gonna be a thumbs up emoji.
Yeah.
It was just gonna be a thumbs up emoji. Regardless, you're gonna get something that's the vibe of, cool, thanks. 1 minute. He puts the sending stone to the side. He'll relay to his party. Apparently somebody else is looking for them. Not this guy, but somebody wants to steal them. And
Okay,
he's...
And what does that have to do with us exactly? Because as far as I'm aware, nobody actually knows where the Chrononacrum keys are except for us and Judith.
Well, if this
I'm
guy
just
knows,
gonna say.
if this
How
guy
did
knows
he
we
know?
have it, clearly that's the case. That's not the case. Other people know. Also,
Well,
can
yes,
you go back and
it's-
ask who is trying to steal the keys and some details, what they look like, what they're capable of? Are they working with other people? Just knowing people are stealing is one thing. Knowing, Billy Bob from down the road is trying to steal them, that would be more helpful.
Yeah,
Well,
and
my
also
question-
either Cash told him or I told him. And at that point, why point fingers? It's too late to know. We can't know, so let's just focus on...
So
hang
no
on.
matter what, it
Why-
is your fault.
Why would Cash reveal that to a stranger that we're holding 3 of the most powerful artifacts in the multiverse? Why on earth would Cash do that?
Dragon rights?
Good question. Coin's gonna hold the sending stone up again. He's gonna say, "Hey, buddy, just wondering, can you put Cash on for a sec?"
This is gonna be great right here. This is gonna be awesome.
Mr. Cash. Sorry, one of my compatriots, Breezy, is doing some experiments with him. 1 second, Mr. Cash, please.
Yeah.
And
Hold
you'll
on,
understand
hold on. I'm almost
Cash.
finished. Cash presumably, puts a bunch of coins to the side. And assumingly walks up to get the stone.
Oh.
That's gonna go down to the DM's discretion.
That's fine.
Because I don't, as a player, necessarily know what's going on the other side. But if Cash is able, he goes and gets it.
He's currently dealing with a 60-year-old girl who's studying his simulacrum form, trying to figure out a way to make her own.
Listen, if you touch it, you buy it. So, and I'm not for sale, so watch it. Unless you want to negotiate. Is that to say that he's not able to get to the sending stone?
No, he is, absolutely.
Okay, I'm just trying to establish he goes up and gets it. Then,
Of course.
right?
Yep.
Sea-Toad Cash, who am I speaking to? Sea-Toad Coin. This guy knows a lot about us. Yeah, that's what I said. Did you, Coin says, did you, spill the beans? Which goes to the GM. Did Cash presumably spill the beans on the Chrononacrum key, or was...
No, but he did roast the
Trump-
corn.
Okay, aside from the physical being, did the conversation with Strom? Did Strom and his party initiate already knowing about the Chrononacrum? Could Cash almost like history or?
I will tell you that Cash tends to be, as we have established, very forthright when it comes to coin, and doesn't hide anything from coin for the most part, except for
He's a lot more
financial stuff. And would tell
certainly more
coin, right? He would tell Coin that they already knew about the Chrononacrum keys from someone else before getting here, and that person was Amer Shestina, the mayor.
Okay. Coin is almost like repeating it verbatim.
Yeah.
For his
Cassius,
party,
yeah.
but also to process. He's like, Amer?
Understood.
Amer told them?
Aim? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have to pay a visit to Amer now.
Like, why does
Do we
Amer
have to?
Why is Amer talking about that?
So good.
Cash says, I don't know, man.
Coin, can you mute
That's why you
yourself
should
for a
have gotten
second?
Rose to be mayor.
He lowers the sentence.
Yeah, why
down.
why aren't I mayor? I got scammed.
Rose wouldn't
Okay,
be giving away people's secrets.
I would have
like
been a
that.
much better mayor.
Unrelated to who's mayor and why, I think, Coin, I think we shouldn't tell anyone that we have the Chrononacrum keys. And so I think we should try and
I think he
Dispel
just
those
told them we
rumors.
have the key.
well then
Yeah, I mean, Frog's out of the
Wait, why
bucket
don't
on
we
that
use
one.
the Chrononacrum keys to undo us telling them about it?
We could do that.
I mean,
feel like-
maybe we undo this whole do we even make a
We could do it over.
restart point? Do we even make a restart point at the start of the day?
No.
It's established he always does it unless
he
told
always does.
otherwise.
Okay.
I don't remember
feel-
exactly when the last.
The
one
last time
is.
you guys established a save point was back at the Crimson Citadel.
Hit it.
Okay.
So if you rewind,
Well,
it won't happen. You have not
it's-
established one today.
yeah, because it has to be within 24 hours, I think.
Correct.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Coin, I really hope this person is trustworthy because if not, we're gonna have some powerful people coming after us for these keys.
What else is new?
Yeah, I'll just kill them. There you go. They won't get us.
Okay, before I tell anything about the keys, I obviously respect the party consensus here. Does anybody want to vet this guy and let it figure out if him knowing is valuable, or do we want to stay, you know,
And why-
hush-hush?
It's
And
difficult
why
to
does
do
he wanna
that
know
from
what they are?
here, but
The Good Samaritan? I don't know.
Okay, so I would tell him if he's genuinely concerned about the location of the keys and that someone is coming after them, I think you can tell him that we at one point had the keys in our possession. We will not confirm or deny where they are now, and that he can trust that we are confident that the keys are in safe hands, and knowing that we were able to collect the keys, unite them, conquer the Chrononacrum, and defeat the Lord of Time. I think we have demonstrated mastery of the Chrononacrum keys. And if we say they're safe, then they're safe. And
okay.
the less that anyone else knows about it, the better.
I will add on to that. I'd still ask for details on specifically who is after it and what their capabilities are, just because say that we can pass on that information. But I think that would still be good to know.
That's an excellent idea. I wholeheartedly approve.
Okay. Coin will hold up the sending stone once the party is conferred with him, and he will say, Strom, you there? No, it's still me. Give it back to him. Okay. Cash hands it back to Strom.
Thank you, Mr. Cash. Hello?
Hey, buddy. So, first and foremost, we are not necessarily comfortable revealing too much regarding the keys, because obviously we don't know you particularly well, the same way you don't know us. But you can obviously ask around at the consortium to get a referral on us. You can... I can't tell you how to meet him, but if you can find Silas, he can certainly vouch for us. If you ask around now, show you should get a good idea of our feats. But given, I don't know if you heard the news, but Zarud falling relates to us. Obviously, Silas and the ability to get through the Chrononacrum alive and to have used the keys for this long with no major catastrophe should demonstrate. Coin is trying to verbatim repeat Bryn, but I think like he does not have Bryn's lingo, so it's slowly falling apart. He's like, I think we've demonstrated really good adventuring, and so you shouldn't worry. What I'm wondering is, who's trying to steal this, and how do they know? Do they know about us?
Mr. Strom?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Right, I understand your apprehension. You don't know who I am. I do not fully know who you are. But you say Zarud. You say Zarud has fallen.
Was I not supposed to say that either? Crap.
No.
We want that public. We want that as public as possible because that's one of our major accomplishments. So
Coin follows up. Yeah, we killed him.
Wait, Coin. Give me the poke as well. We also
the door
we did hear
now.
from we heard from Silas later on that he was like back or something and like wasn't fully dead. Just keep that in mind. That could come up.
But do tell him that we killed like 4 versions of him at the same time. Because, that's like way cooler.
We killed like 4
Also
versions
true.
of him at the same time. So whether or not he's truly dead, we kicked his ass.
Jawohl. When roughly would you say did you fight him and kill him?
Good question. I won't lie, man. With all the timey-wimey stuff, I don't exactly know. 1 second. He wants to know when.
Is there even a valid definition of when it comes to the Chrononacrum?
Yeah, is there even like a discrete time when you're in there? Is like everything happening at once?
yeah, it's a hard question to answer, and I'm not sure that we can answer it.
Coin.
It
puts up
definitely
this-
happened before now.
Well, probably. What if it happened in the future?
You got a point. Coin holds
Well-
up the sending stone. Go ahead.
No. I'm gonna argue with Ruzit on the side now.
Coin says into the sending stone, time is relative.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you and myself know that more than most. The reason I ask is Zarud is not dead. Zarud very much lives and talks.
Yeah, I bet he talks a lot of crap.
But he, from what we have gathered, and what I have gathered, and our understanding of the incidents that will have happened, or are to be happening, Zarud is not our biggest threat here. And you expressed concern for not knowing who this threat is. I will admit that the topic is a bit complex. Is there any one of you that has connections with any of the grand academies in Toivoa? Perhaps the archives or the Grand Library?
Coin is gonna... I guess he's gonna hot potato it over to Bryn. He
Are
won't even
you-
necessarily say anything.
Are you giving him the
The
are
sending
you
stone,
giving him the
yeah.
sending stone?
I'm assuming that it can swap hands mid use.
Well, you gave it to Cash. Deus Strong gave it to Cash, so we've.
That's
think
true.
we
I didn't even really
established-
think about that. Yeah, he's just gonna hot potato it to you, and he'll just say, "Introduce yourself."
Hi. This is Bryn Gemflower. May I ask whom we are speaking to?
You'll hear a sigh of relief, actually. Perfect. Mr.
For the record,
Mr. Bryn Gemflower.
out of character for just a second. I pissed off Dewstrom so hard playing Cash the other day that this is a relief to not deal with Cash or Coin.
Roseman's stuck in the front lobby, and he's like, "Please, just a manager, just let me get to somebody."
Running at the elevator, and the lobby boy just won't stop talking.
This interaction actually happened. You made this guy talk to Cash.
All Sunday, if you don't want to go watch it, this Sunday's episode of Beneath Fallen Skies.
So funny.
This is like
Eric,
the second group Eric
it
has
was-
done this to. He's just a monster.
That is.
It was a whirlwind because I had to deal with Aimer and then Cash back to back.
Oh no.
And you're still
Yeah.
playing?
You have an eighth
rough,
amendment
buddy.
for this reason.
That's rough.
Oh, that's the best thing I've heard in a long time. I'm feeling much more sympathetic now. So, Professor Strum, lovely to hear from you. Forgive me, I don't remember if I know of you, I don't remember if we've spoken before in character. Yes, I understand you had some concerns about the state of the Chrononacrum.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to reach you. In particular, I'm familiar with your understanding of the arcane, your connections through the great academies. The truth of the matter is, the fabric of reality itself has been shattered, and
Again.
in all actuality, this threat is more potent and more dangerous than we could have ever predicted. He goes by the name of Mort Uset, and he is extremely, extremely powerful. He has been manipulating our reality since the dawn and the ages of the Sky Islands. He has been manipulating and piecing together our history and manipulating, fine weaving the tiniest moments, leaving his imprints, all in a plan to eventually take our timeline and rewrite it in his own image.
I see. Well,
Now
that's
you must
delightful.
you must understand that is not a conversation I can have with. I apologize, someone the likes of Mr. Coin or Cash.
That was my first inference. Like, that didn't come up with me.
All right, Bryn, I do need that insight check, please.
Yeah. Sorry, I tried to
You're
do
good.
it privately and accidentally
No.
just typed it.
No,
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
Let's
Just need
see,
the
I
insight
have that
check real quick. See
somewhere.
where we're at.
This number.
Awesome, cool.
Actually, real cool.
I'm sending you a message here, Bryn.
Lovely.
Uh, hope that helps. Your character would pick up on that.
Really. Okay.
So, up to you how you want to handle that information, but your character would have picked up on that.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Out of character. It does. Well, objectively, what you're saying, I understand it, but I am out of character. Is there any? I think we'll have to learn. We'll have to learn more.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this Mortis Uset individual. Could you tell us? I guess first question is, can you tell us more about the Mortis Uset individual? And second question is, can we be of some assistance in this matter? And how is it related to the Chrononacron or the keys?
Well, to answer your first part, what we know, or of Mortuset. He is a very powerful chronomancer. We do not know exactly of his earliest appearance throughout our history in Toivoa, but he has gained a control over the manipulation of time so that he can, seemingly without effort, transport himself from one moment in time to another, spanning perhaps days upwards to centuries. He has had small hands in the falls of many cities. He was involved in the fall of a very major sky city long ago. He seeks the keys of the Chrononecrum because he cannot yet access it. Ultimately, he has been running around time, trying to isolate moments where he is able to quickly secure the keys and utilize them all at once. However, from what I know of the keys of the Chrononecrum, once they are used, they vanish. So what he has essentially been attempting to do is gather the keys in as many different points in time as possible to gain access to the Chrononecrum and maintain control over it. I do not believe he plans on creating any allies, especially with Zorud. From what we understand, they are very likely at odds.
I see. Thank you for the information. That is good to know. So to answer your first question, I can tell you with a high level of confidence that the Chrononecrum keys are in safe hands. However, that being said, it never hurts to pool our resources when possible. So, are you just telling us this because you had heard that we had a past connection to the Chrononecrum, and you're just letting us know, or is there? Would you like us to pay you a visit, or is there some? Are you just telling us to be prepared, or is there? We have been warned multiple times when we first came into possession of the keys that they were not to be held by mortals, in the sense that it would be too dangerous for us to have them. And as such, we are being extremely cagey about their current location and what is going on with them. That being said, if you thought there was something we could do with the keys that would, other than just keep them safe, if you thought there was a way we could actively use them in order to assist you in this matter, let us know and we'll see what we can do.
Ultimately, and I appreciate your offering of assistance. Ultimately, and this is a very difficult ask, but ultimately I will need to secure the keys of the Chrononecrum. My connections through the High Peak archives and what we have been able to discover, we are in the process of developing a device which we believe will be able to stabilize the keys of the Chrononecrum and secure them in a way that their powers cannot be abused or misused by individuals seeking to damage our reality. So in order to create this device, we need to understand as much as we can about the Chrononecrum keys. Now that in part entails understanding their magical qualities alongside their physical qualities. Now, I understand the keys are extremely powerful, and in my current state, I still do not know enough to feel comfortable personally possessing the keys. So I will not ask that you hand them over to me now. I ask that you keep them safe. Keep them guarded. If this Mort's individual does meet your encounter, you must take great caution. You must fight for your lives, but unfortunately, I must ask that you do not kill him. We believe that we do not entirely understand his tether to this reality. And we fear that perhaps removing him from a reality that is not his own could create irreparable damage to ours.
I see.
But you must safeguard these keys with your life.
That also makes sense. Thank you for letting us know. I will pass that on to my companions. I understand your objectives, and I think it is a good one, because as far as I am aware, the only way right now to secure the keys and make them unobtainable is, or at least very difficult to obtain, is to unite them and open the Chrononacrum. And the keys will then disappear within the Chrononacrum and must be reclaimed before they can be used again. Which is comes with its own set of complications, and we would much rather not do that. So, yes, I would be comfortable. Would you need to see all three of the keys, and would you need to see them together? Or if I were to help you examine just one of them, do you think that would be helpful in your research, or would you need to see all of them in order to understand? Because I've heard of your.
I believe,
and I trust you to that with as long as I were there or one of my companions were there, we could certainly bring out one of the keys and let you examine it. I would be significantly more hesitant to have all three of them in the same place in the same time.
I understand your concern, and I do believe that while having access to all three keys is the most ideal situation, you are correct. It is extremely dangerous, risky, and warrants extreme caution. I do believe that by perhaps examining one of the keys, I will be able to understand the rudimentary components of it, both of the arcane and physical. By observing one keys, I could then make safe calculations to adjust just how powerful all three within close proximity could be. From that, we would then be able to isolate the variables needed to potentially stabilize the three keys within a localized temporal space. So yes, I do believe one key would serve quite effectively.
Excellent. I will consult with my companions, and we'll see what we can do. I personally, I think this is a good idea, but it's not just up to me. And I can contact you through magical means via the sending spell, and I will get back to you when we have decided on a course of action, or if we need to discuss further, if that is okay.
I understand. Before our conversation departs, and it has been, I will be quite honest, it has been refreshing to speak with someone of such high intellect. As of late, I feel like I have been dealing with a lot of shortcomings, and I do not mean disrespect to your compatriots.
You hear Cash like from the background. I can hear all of this.
Mr. Cash, you are a fine salesman, and you will make an even better shoe salesman one day.
Breezy,
but yes,
notably on your end of it, Breezy is currently looking around. I wonder who he's talking about.
Before I leave, again, there is a possibility that you will encounter this Mort's individual. And there is a possibility now that there is a possibility that if you are to encounter him, my name may be mentioned. If that is the case, I would wish that you not accept what he says at face value.
Of course. Understandable.
I wish you the best of luck. I know the keys are extremely powerful, and I'm much more assured that they are in safe control for now.
Yes, you can rest easy knowing that they are in as safe hands as they could possibly be.
I need an insight
And
check,
I will-
please.
From Bryn or from Deustrom?
From Deustrom, please. Because at that moment, Bryn, you look around the table, you see Coin, Ruzid, Saphira, Tati, Oshin, and Sason. Are you
Literally
being
the most
deceptive
powerful people
or
you've ever met.
persuasive, Bryn?
Yeah, come on.
So actually, Bryn is being persuasive here because I think our resume is quite impressive.
Okay.
We went into the Chronacrum, we defeated Zarud, we united almost all of Toivoa and conquered Sageos' island. And of the 8 people in known history who have walked into the Palace of Crimson Glass and walked out again, we are 6 of them. And as such, I do think that rather than just in their sort of dungeons where they were resting when we went and picked them up, I think that having them actually being on our persons is probably the safest place they can be without the kind of permanent storage that Professor Strom is suggesting.
For the
And
record,
so
I
while
love
Bryn
that.
does-
I love that realization and that crystallization of the group, as opposed to what we have received previously. So that's fun.
Yeah. I don't disagree with Deustrom's characterization of us as a bunch of screw-ups, because in a way, we are a bunch of screw-ups. But we are also a bunch of extremely competent and capable screw-ups.
Indeed.
And so I think us having the Chrononacrum key is genuinely, oh, that's a bad roll.
That's good. That's fine.
But I think there's also a little bit of doubt creeping in, just because
Yeah.
I mean, we are just people, and people make mistakes, and we have stood inside the Chrononacrum at the beginning of the world and Coin pissed into it.
Yep.
That's something
Yeah.
we could have done.
Put
All
that
right,
on the
so-
resume.
Deuce, what was your insight check?
Summary is all sides of it.
It was a fantastic, fabulous 4.
Awesome. Cool. You believe that these keys are in the safest hands possible.
Well, I'm all too familiar with ragtag teams. But, the best of luck to you. Keep them safe,
Likewise.
and, God's willing, we will meet again.
Looking forward to it.
All right.
And then I think Bryn
Daves will hand the sound back to Cash, and you'll hear, thank you, Mr. Cash. It was an honor. Your corn is delicious. All right, to the tavern.
I'll be seeing you on your next
agreements.
visit. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming in, Mr. Strom. Hopefully that helps.
Of course, of course.
We
Thanks
love
for
having
coming
guest
in.
stars come
Don't
in and
forget
have
to see
fun.
you.
Yep, we did a ton of lore there, and we did touch on the Chrononacrum keys and their current status, which is fun. You can find out more about Deustrom and his adventures with the Beneath Fallen Skies group on Sundays.
I felt bad about hogging the sending stone until you said that he had to get through Cash the same day. And I'm like, oh, that's just what the character would do. Like they would literally like stand in the way of the conversation.
Yes.
I felt similar. Like when he first asked about the Chrononacrum keys, if Bryn had been the one to pick up the sending stone, he would have just said, "Oh no, we can't share any information about that. Goodbye," and hung up. But then after learning that this guy had to talk to Amer and Cash, like that's
Yeah, that kind of works out.
That's as desperate as you could possibly get. So
Awesome.
yeah, I
Yeah, any
think-
villain would have killed both of them on the way here just as
Right.
annoyance.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Thanks, Strom, for coming through. Hope you had a good time. We'll see you on Sunday, if not before.
Enjoy your
Yeah,
session.
have you.
That was great. Thank you.
So,
Oh,
what was the
amazing.
result of that, Bryn?
So, to summarize, Deus Strom, Professor Strom is concerned about a certain individual with ill intentions using the Chrononacrum keys for his own pursuits, namely to rewrite reality from the top down, and presumably into one where he is some kind of god emperor of the universe. And Professor Strom wishes to store the keys in permanent temporal containment. And in order to do that, he would need to examine at least one of them, ideally all three. I didn't tell him exactly where the keys are, although I think he kind of has figured out that we have them in our possession. And my personal judgment call is that I think that this pursuit is a good one, but I'm a little worried because I think there's something that he's not telling us. And just a moment, Bryn's going to take out a piece of paper, and he's going to take out a pen, and in large letters, Bryn is going to write out is going to spell out Deus Strom on the paper, and then he's going to tear up the paper so that all the letters are in individual pieces of paper, and he's going to play with the letters for a little bit and reorganize them, and he's going to rearrange the letters that make up Deus Strom, and he has exactly the right letters to make the words Mortis Used, or at least a reasonable way that those could be spelled, assuming they're spelled similarly to how they're pronounced. And Professor Strom is very cagey about this individual who supposedly wants to conquer the world by rewriting time. And he told us, firstly, that if we are to encounter him, we should not kill him. And secondly, don't take anything he says at face value. And I am a little worried that there's a part of this story that is being left out. And for that reason, I'm not suggesting that Professor Strom has ulterior motives, as I got the impression he was being earnest. But
So you're saying there's an evil Strom in an alternate timeline?
that's sort of my theory at the moment, is that it might be a coincidence, and I might be spelling the name incorrectly, and it's possible that I am just making this up. But
I'm gonna be honest, that seems like a weird coincidence for someone who dabbles in time magic. That seems exactly like the type of thing you should expect from them.
yeah, it wasn't lost on me that Deus Strom said he was a professor of chronology, and that this Mortis Used is a chronomancer. And yeah, I just want to be aware that the coincidence is there, and I am not fully convinced that it's a coincidence. And
If he wanted to cover his ass, surely he knew that you were clever enough to, like, decode that. So why did he even tell you the name in the first place?
Well, that's why I think he's being honest to some extent, is because if he were trying to cover this up, if he were trying to cover it up somehow, he could have just given me, he could have even just said we don't even know their name, or given me a false name or an alias. I think you're right, Ruzid. So, but I
That's not very nice.
that's unnecessary.
Yeah,
Continue.
boy. Oh, man.
Sorry, I
Oh,
couldn't
that's-
help
I
myself.
know.
That's,
Yeah,
that's gotta go in the meme hall as well.
it
Take the
does.
actual-
God
write that on
dang.
the write that on the paper, tear it up, and then
I'll take the
show this-
snipping
While
tool.
you're talking, Coin is rearranging the pieces of
Yeah.
paper again.
Oh, man.
Oh,
So-
that's really funny.
What did he even want from us? So I get the weird
He-
backstory, but what did he actually want?
He wanted the chrononacrum keys in order to study them and define, not necessarily for us to like permanently give them to him, but he wanted to study the chrononacrum keys, and so that he can help design this containment vessel. And he correctly surmises that we are in possession of them, or at least know where they are. And so the last part of our conversation was a negotiation about whether it would be reasonable for us to bring him a chrononacrum key. Right now, the most uncomfortable doing is bringing him one of the keys under the supervision of myself or another member of our company, so that he can study it. And maybe it's for a couple days. I'd be happy to go back to the academy and spend some time there supervising. But yeah, that's what he wants. Is he wants to get a good look at the chrononacrum keys and to understand understand them, what they are, how they work, their capabilities, their characteristics. And while generally I would never object to the proliferation of knowledge, especially at a great institution like the Academy or to a man of learning like Professor Strom, there are some secrets that are maybe best left hidden. But on the other hand, if he does manage to build such a containment vessel, we could potentially put the chrononacrum keys in a permanently safe place. Because as far as I'm aware, there isn't one. We just picked up the keys that were kind of just lost in temples, and maybe they were guarded by knowing or unknowing creatures. But while they were hard to get, we did get them, and we could potentially scatter them inside the chrononacrum itself, but we did that the first time we went in the chrononacrum, and we were able to
You
recover
did find them, so like.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be
You
a
could give him
permanent
the third
solution.
one. It's not like we use it.
But yeah, I was gonna say that you could give away that stupid one that Toddy always wants to use.
So
You
that's
cannot.
It's completely
firstly,
useless.
Only 'cause we haven't used it.
clarification.
And if you do use it, you're probably gonna poof out of existence, and we'll never see you again. And I wouldn't.
Or
want
I'll
that.
see you in the future.
I don't want to have to
So-
wait 50 years to see you again.
Maybe it will only be 5 seconds.
You really want to flip that coin?
A flip all the
Clarification.
Coin says,
I am
please,
not-
I just stayed.
I am
feel
not
like-
suggesting we give any of the keys away. And actually, I thought about it, and while key number 2 in Tati's possession is the one which we have used the smallest number of times, I also think it would be the most dangerous to allow the study of. I am choosing between number 1 and number 3 as which would be the safest to allow our friend to examine in a laboratory setting, because if something goes wrong, in terms of, I'm just thinking
If
of
we give him one,
Yeah.
he can study it and then reset time and then get it back to us faster.
Well, potentially. If we give him number 3, I'm wondering what happens if something goes wrong during the study, and the effect of the key, because we have the key that is the master of the past, the master of the future, and the master of the present. And I'm thinking what happens if we give him the third one and something goes wrong? I wonder if time could be perpetually stopped, or if we give him the first one and something goes wrong, time could be sent backwards, or the
Well, if we're worried about all these things, is it even worth it to let him interact with the keys? Or do we just think holding on to them ourselves is the best option?
Well, holding on to them ourselves is the best option for now. In terms of if somebody wanted to do malice with them, I think that having them in the hands of powerful adventurers is the safest option that currently exists. But if we can put them in permanent storage, I think that the brightest minds at the academy might be able to come up with such a thing. And I'm inclined to at least help them investigate that possibility. Because while we are good, we are not invincible or infallible. And if we were to keep the keys forever, we would eventually lose them. Because we've lost fights before, and we can lose a fight again. And as strong as we are, I want to have the humility to recognize that us having these keys is ultimately a liability. It may be the smallest liability of all of the possibilities right now, but...
Yeah. Where are we gonna put the keys otherwise? I guess we can put it in that big vault that we were just at, right?
I mean, it's probably as safe a place as any, and we might even want to think about scattering the keys, where maybe we keep one of them or two of them, and we put the others in safer locations with people we trust. But I mean, who would we trust more than ourselves? And also, would anybody be willing to take on that responsibility while simultaneously understanding the ramifications? And I'm not sure there is. But ultimately, this is uncharted territory, and I'm open to suggestions.
I mean, if we find a way to get rid of that third key, that means I'll never be asked about it again, so it's a win.
I'm not suggesting that we give up any of them right now. I'm just suggesting that I would be open to bringing one of them to Professor Strom and supervising its study.
Yeah, if we give it to him, we definitely need someone to just watch him. I feel like he's gonna do something funny.
Yes, I
Isn't
think
it
the
likely
third
that
one-
somebody knows he's trying to study the Chrononac keys? Wouldn't that make it the most obvious place to find them?
Well, yes, and that's why, in part, that's why we'd only be giving them one of the keys, and that's why at least one of us would be there.
I mean, I do
Give them the
agree.
key and then ambush the guys that come and try to do malice.
That's
What are we saying?
actually not a bad idea. But I definitely think we need more than one person there as well. I think Tati's right that, especially if it is the same person or a variation of the same person, then he would know he's looking for it. He would know that he has good resources to find it. And, exactly, it's a loop. They might be watching himself. And so if we're going to give it to him, we should have a lot of manpower there no matter what. I'm not saying we all go there, but I think more than just one person.
That's reasonable, and I think we would separate the mages in a way that if we were Oshin and I, it would be one of us who were there, so that the other one could teleport the party to arrive on the scene on short notice if necessary. But yes, it would be the safest just to have all of us there, taking watches and shifts, just to supervise. And I'm leaning towards the third key because we can't necessarily predict what would happen if something goes wrong during the study, but I would say that I figured out myself how to use them and how to unite them and interact with them without causing a catastrophe. And I think the Professor Strom, I think if I'm capable of doing it not in a laboratory setting, I think that Professor Strom and his allies are equally capable of just studying it without causing a catastrophe. I think the thing that we'd have to be most worried about is what if we were betrayed and somebody got the key. And I think the third key, the one that can stop time, the way in which the magic manifests itself outside of the key, that magic can be interacted with before it takes effect. And by that I mean, if you cast Time Stop out of the key, somebody can counterspell it. And that would potentially stop you from escaping. And so I'm thinking that I would be comfortable bringing the third key to Professor Strom. I do think that we would want to. The problem with bringing the whole party there at the same time is that we have all of the keys, and so
You only
if
need
all of
2
us
keys
were-
for this, in my opinion.
Well, no, I'm saying we don't want to have all 3 of them, and so if all of us are there for him to study one of the keys, that means we would have the other 2 keys with us, or we'd have to leave them somewhere else.
I agree.
Or we have
But
Sounds
what?
like you're concerned that we could lose the fight.
Yeah. What the hell?
That's
Brian?
the only reason we would be concerned about having all 3 keys there, is if we thought we were gonna lose.
Wait, so how are the keys gonna get stolen? Maybe it's like not even a fight. What if it's like that Time Lord guy is gonna like teleport through reality and just snatch them while they're on the same place?
Yes, that's
That
a
doesn't sound
very
real.
real possibility.
That doesn't sound real at all. That sounds, in fact, unreal. Like, that's
Okay, well, this whole thing kind of
lacking reality.
unreal. So
There is, I think Saphira's soul disappearing into the void card when we found the
Real.
deck of many things demonstrates that there is magic in this world that is stronger than any of us, and that we may not be able to respond to or know how to respond to it. And I'm not saying that this Mortis Usid guy is going to show up with a deck full of void cards and trap all of our souls. But what if he did?
Well, that would be a pretty good trick.
What? Yeah.
Don't draw a card.
I would say
I ain't falling for
actually-
that one the second time.
Nice.
Well, but what if
Saphira, hey
I
Saphira,
just-
pick a card, any card.
I am not picking a card. I can't make me. In fact, that's why I bring my own cards. That way, first of all, I know what deck is being used, and second, it's so much easier to cheat that way.
Yeah, you've got
I
5
marked
aces
all
in
of
there.
them.
I've seen that card.
Yeah, but Saphira, what are the chances of pulling the same card twice?
You know, you'd think that the first would influence the second, but if it's a deck that gets reshuffled or a deck where it's called independent probability.
Doesn't it depend on
She
which
learned a
night you
lot while she
actually
was
pull it?
Docto.
What'd you say, Tati?
Well, I just think it depends on which night you try to pull it. If you pull it on a Wednesday night, I feel like the chances are higher.
Oh, of course.
Notwithstanding
If it's a Saturday night, then if it's a Saturday night, then you're more likely to get the one where you have to fight someone, because Saturday
nice.
night's all right for fighting.
Boo! Notwithstanding the fact that it is Wednesday, and it will always be Wednesday when Saphira pulls a card.
It is
I
always
wondered about that.
Wednesday.
My point is not that this Mortis Usid guy is going to show up with a deck of many things. My point is that we have run into magic that we were not able to stop once it started, and we prepared an immense amount before taking on Sigeos and before venturing into the Fortress of Crimson Glass. And we don't know a whole lot about what we're up against right now. I think we would be wise to be cautious and humble and to plan for the worst case scenario rather than just assuming that we will win any fight that happens.
Well, what if we just allowed him to, research a key in an effectively impenetrable place? Like, what if we brought him to the mansion?
that if that has I don't know what kind of laboratory setting he's going to need. He and his companions are going to need. I think that's an excellent idea. I also recently learned about. I recently, for the first time, was able to place objects in extraplanar space and store them there. And while I don't necessarily think that kind of storage would be impenetrable, it could be a temporary storage solution for, I don't know, less than a day. If we wanted to all be present while this study happens, we could put one of the keys in a demiplane to make sure that even if we are in a fight and lose a fight and something happens to the other two keys, the other one is at least somewhere else.
What if we proxied his research? I don't know if he needs, I guess maybe he needs to physically see it, but if he were to scry on us, I don't know, maybe he could instruct us to do whatever research he needs on his behalf. So we still have the key, and so we can still defend the key.
That's an idea. We certainly could...
Like almost have him on the other side of a one-way wall, so to speak.
I think we could answer some. I think we would be able to answer some of his questions about the key and its properties from afar. But I think ultimately, it's much more likely that we can propose it to him. But just based on what I know about magical research, I think it's
nothing's
you really
foolproof.
you really have to be attuned to something if you want to understand its properties. And
There's always risk.
Each of us, that's the bottom line. Is what's the least risky proposition? Because
I think
one
as long
proposition is, we just keep the keys forever, but that's not foolproof. So
the least
if
risky
we want
proposition
to-
was never finding the keys in the first place.
for us, maybe.
I think a
but
memory wipes on the table, unfortunately.
I do think that if we hadn't found the keys, well, besides Zarud taking over the world, if somebody else eventually, I think they're better in our hands than in the dungeons where we found them.
The only other thing I could think of is as long as we have key 1, my key, and assuming nobody gets possession of the other keys, they only attempt to get possession, we can always reset time to nullify their attempt to get it. Assuming I can act before they get their hands on it. At that point, the reset, presumably they keep it.
If we're
Having
with
key
that
number one,
chronomancer, with the chronomancer, it's actually not to be a guarantee.
Yeah, I agree that key number 1, keeping key number 1 in our possession while a different key is examined, I think gives us at least some measure of control. But I agree with Saphira's point that I think we have already learned the hard way that certain extremely powerful beings or spells or extremely impactful multiversal events cannot be fully reversed by turning back time. And there are some people who will retain their memories. Some people might die and still be dead. Certainly magic items that have been magic has been used will go away.
I feel like on one hand, I do think the third is the least risky to put under a lens, but I almost worry that the third, if somebody else gets their hands on it, it might be one of the hardest to actually track them down because they can effectively skip ahead and just poof away every time.
I think you're mixing up number 2 and number 3. Number two is the one that skips you into the future. Number 3 is the one that stops time.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess
and
we're on the same page because I think the stop time, the limitations of that.
Well, it's a spell. You can counter it.
Yeah, exactly. That was my thinking. So my initial suggestion, my initial opening offer for negotiations is if we were to agree to bring Professor Strom and one of our artifacts for study, we bring him number 3. We secretly also have number 1 on Coin's person as well, and we stick number 2 in a demiplane just in case.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best insurance we're gonna get.
We could also switch them around. If number 3 is, we could also stick number 3 in a demiplane or number 1. I don't know. It's.
If you
Yeah.
really want to be safe, you could just keep me in a remote location and then just poof me in somehow when needed.
Yeah, I actually don't love the idea of just leaving a key in a demiplane because I feel like there are ways to get into people's demiplanes, and having it with us is probably just safer than having it there, because if there are ways to get in and they are powerful enough to pose a threat to us, they're powerful enough to break in there.
I've kind of thought about
agree.
how do you break into other people's demiplanes anyways?
Well, the simplest way is just by, if you know that a plane exists and you have some idea of its contents and its nature, who summoned it, what kind of stuff is in there, etc., you can just go there. Generally, demiplanes are not actually locked. You just have to know where to look for them. We could potentially make it extremely hard to find by putting not only one item in there, but also a number of comparably powerful other magical items. And so we want to get to the point where you just say Bryn Gemflower's demiplane that holds the Chrononacrum key is not a sufficiently accurate description for someone to access it. But then you could also use a wish spell, presumably, to find
Yeah, wish
it.
you could just cheat.
Yeah, you could just say, I wish to know the contents of the demiplane that has the Chrononacrum key, so then you could then cast demiplane yourself and access it. I'm not saying it's a great idea, certainly not for longer than a couple hours at a time. And we might even consider leaving a person there as well, because you can leave a person in a demiplane. Yeah, it's not something we have to decide right now, but I think we should. Well, I guess the question is, are we going to continue with our own mission, or are we going to get back to Strom immediately?
I don't think he needs to us to get back to him immediately. It doesn't seem like it from
I don't think
what
there's a
people were
rush.
saying. But it sounds more we should be on guard just in case this guy appears. Turd mess, in case he shows up.
We could put that next on our docket of things to do, though.
Yeah, I feel like maybe get started on this mission, then check in with Deuce before we fully go after Pitney Bones.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Although I will say the keys would probably be very handy during that fight.
Seconded.
That makes sense.
We'll add it to the pile of things we need to do. I'm still sitting next to a barrel of mustard we gotta hand off.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting tired of carrying it. Not physically tired, just mentally tired.
I get it. Can we poof this to cash, like right now? Is that a thing we can do?
Is are you allowed to teleport objects like that?
Yeah, why not? Coin looks to the casters. Particularly Oshin.
I'm ready when you are.
Don't ask me, ask the mustard.
Wait, so are we actually gonna teleport
Wait.
the mustard?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry,
oh,
are we gonna
that's
take it
what
with
I'm
us?
talking about.
Spent
We
like
can
10
leave
gold
it
on
here.
this. I spent like
I don't
10
give
gold
a-
on this. No.
I don't. You. What? I don't give a crap. It's 10 gold.
Listen, Cash already like got bribed for 16, which, by the way, I need to have a conversation with him about that one. But if
He's
I
so
don't-
far in the red that 16 gold is significant to him.
You can
Yeah,
pop
so-
his 10 gold into that chasm at the start of time.
that's what I'll be doing if I leave this mustard here. So, can we please just poop this?
Bryn will cast teleport on the barrel of mustard and send it to Coin's restaurant.
Very well. A barrel of mustard will appear in the Cash Coins corn stand. Wow. I'm going to have to remember to do that on Sunday. Thank you so much. Because they
Wanna,
do
like,
not
send a
expect a
message?
barrel of mustard to appear. Just saying.
You wanna like tell Coin what that is in that barrel? Or Cash?
I think he'll figure it out pretty quickly.
That'd be much more fun if it's a surprise.
You know what? You're right.
I guess I could have left a note on it. Whatever, it's there.
Barrel literally says mustard on the side of it.
Hey, but that's what they want you, I think it is.
Yeah, it's fake. It's a scam.
It's gonna
It
open
says
it.
mustard, it could be anything except for mustard, and then the surprise is
Ketchup.
that it was actually mustard the whole time.
He's gonna open the top and be like, "Why are there bits of pretzel dipped into it?"
To show him how it's used.
Instructions, yeah. He goes, "All right, my obligations are cleared. What next?"
Are we planning to attack a spider stronghold?
Well, I think we are planning to do that, though. When we teleport, we're not like going straight into the action. I think we're going to the outskirts of the town where the potential action is, and then there's like some secret passageway I think we're supposed to go through, and then we kill the spiders.
Are we gonna have to fight another literal?
Are we good on traps?
Good question.
Oh yeah, did they say there's gonna be a bajillion traps? Yeah, that's your job. Just figure out what the traps are.
Who are you looking at right now?
Toddy.
I feel like you and your big size could probably trigger the most traps.
Yeah, that would be extremely painful, and you know that.
I mean, like maybe,
Okay,
or maybe they're all
Yeah, I don't
all
think that's
poison
where you're
traps,
lying.
and you're just like, oh, it's fine.
Oh, it's just like
If you want to
air
put me in a
freshener.
resilient sphere and roll me down the hallway, we can do
Wait,
that.
that's
But I'm
genius.
sure they've thought about it.
Let's do it right now.
Maybe they're like,
Well,
you never know.
Wait,
Maybe
no,
they're
you
like,
really should do that. I want to watch that. That'd be funny as hell.
so wait, Tati, there aren't even any traps here. You just want to roll me down the hallway.
I thought that's what you were suggesting.
But it was more for the traps. But okay, during downtime, we can set up some pins or something. That could be really fun. But
That's
I mean, we can get like 10 chairs like from here, like of the people who got up.
What if
They
one
could
of us
be-
stands
and
on
roll
top
you
of you
down.
while you're in the ball and then rolls you, like kind of like walking around?
if it's fun, we can charge people a gold coin to give it a go.
be optimistic. They could be like a good trap. Like a euphoria trap.
Can you give me an example?
Well, for one, Sazin, desire is the root of suffering. So, also, you want one? Coffee.
Coffee trap. What if I don't
Coffee's a
like
trap.
coffee?
You have one coffee, suddenly you're drinking coffee constantly. It's a trap.
I can picture it.
Why-
You turn a
But it's like a
corner,
good-
there's a cold brew bar.
But it's like a good trap, you know? That's what I mean. Like maybe it'll be like a cup of coffee.
Oh, like you play a game of Dragon Chess and then you can't stop playing? I guess that's also a trap.
Yeah, you get hooked.
Well, I think putting me in the sphere and rolling down the hallway will still work against that trap.
Against coffee?
Maybe. Are we gonna have to fight like an actual spider again, or is this more like the metaphorical spider?
Metaphorical, I think.
Well, it's
Last
the
time
12
we were-
spiders.
Yeah.
It's fine with
Real
me.
spiders were the friends we made along the way.
The last time we were in a spider stronghold, we fought succubi
I think
Yeah,
I
but
can
we-
tell succubi.
and hellhounds, maybe.
That's true.
What was that creature that Ruzid got attached to?
I think
Yeah,
it
the
was like
succubus.
Yes,
Well,
there was that one
no,
too.
there was that, but there was also like there was some sort of like
The one that gave him
hellhound or-
fleas.
He was just a pupper.
Yep, that one.
Yeah. Regardless, says in Ocean, you were not here for the first spider raid. Didn't go quite as well, but we were very green. I feel better
Well-
about this one.
We've actually done a spider raid since I've been here, and that one also didn't go well. We abandoned it halfway through.
Did we?
Yeah. And then we
Then we
went back
didn't-
the next day and they emptied the whole place out.
Then we
And
didn't
I
really do a raid, did we?
disintegration on the door.
I remember that.
I still have something.
The one where you
from
blew
that.
everything up.
Okay, we don't have to talk about that
I
part.
feel like they always end with us blowing everything up. Wasn't that how the first one ended?
Yeah, that
Oh,
is
that does tend to be our
modus
operandi.
operandi. Bryn.
Yeah, I still got some keys from there.
So what you're saying is that we're gonna go in and it's gonna end with us blowing it up somehow because it always ends like that.
Well, don't forget, we
Do you
need to
think
get.
those keys would
Let's
work on,
get some explosives.
on this place too?
I mean, probably not, but we can always try them.
No, the catch is that we don't need the explosives because something explosive is gonna be in there,
Oh,
like all the other
perfect.
times.
Well,
Do we
keep in
know where
mind
this
also-
place is?
Yeah, we have the details about where it is, and also remember we can't blow it up until we get like the inventory or the records. I forget
And
exactly
we're gonna
what
blow
we
it
need.
up by accident. I'm sorry to break it to you, buddy.
Glass half full.
I pick up like a dungeon delvers pack before we go? They might have some trap disarming tools. Although I guess thieves' tools work similarly.
You want to go purchase one?
I mean, yeah. Oh,
Cool.
got a market going on tonight?
You can find a place that's open.
I also think we might need disguises to go to this city. That was recommended to us highly, or some of us at least.
I put my scariest mask on.
What does
I
that
mean,
look
that's
like?
pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not real. None of them are scary. They're all family.
Not
Put
scary.
Erasmus is on.
family.
It looks
Intimidating.
it's got the Minotaur vibes.
Find a costume shop or something like that.
Ooh, that's a fun idea.
You guys head out
Oh,
into
wow.
town
Yeah.
looking for that?
Why do I?
Yeah.
I don't need a costume. I'm good.
No, you're fine. Some of us are fine. I think it's.
Yeah, Oshin
It
looking
was
great.
described as. Yeah, I
Some
don't
of
know what
us?
the technical description is, but some of us need it. Oshin seems good. Yeah, Ruzid, you're fine. I don't know if Bryn
They're
is
just
fine
a
or
bunch of
not.
monstrous races. That's how I understand it.
Yeah. Also, Tati, or not Tati, sorry, Saphira, before we go to the next place, I've been meaning to give you you should hold on to them because I think you're wearing a different set of wings. I think these would be better for you.
Well, these are very cool.
Dope.
Just be careful with that storm, alright?
I will be just as careful as I always am.
These wings look about 20 times better.
How about as careful as like I am
100 times.
when I wasn't blowing things up?
20% cooler.
Okay.
Listen,
All right.
I don't even know how you're as careful as you are. I can't promise that kind of thing. Right. Actually, I don't know her. Anyway, Thank you. These are. Hey, will be judicious about how I use that storm. Oh. I am trying to be more judicious about things in general. Hard, but you know, I kind of don't want to die again or get me soul trapped and stuff. So
It's one day at a time always.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, the storm probably... I mean, it probably won't be bad for us, though. You're probably going to do a shit ton of collateral damage if you cast that thing. Probably going to, like, kill 10,000 commoners or whatever with all the hail coming from the sky. Probably don't want to do that.
What if you do it indoors,
Trying to
though?
make it sound like it's so tempting.
You want to just murder
Not the-
10,000 random people? I didn't know you were that bloodthirsty.
No, no, I don't want to do that. But like, you want to like, being able to, but not necessarily doing it. You know.
Oh, so like the threat of doing it is what excites you, but not like...
Exactly, like you know, like you could swoop down on a bunch of commoners and like breathe onto all of them and kill them all if you wanted to, but you don't do that. But don't you like knowing that you could?
You know, it's funny you say that, because I do.
Exactly. See, I get it.
Ruzit, if there's 10,000 commoners in the spider base, those probably aren't commoners.
Okay, the Storm of Vengeance is not going to be contained to the spider base. The thing
Those
is
are
fucking
called
gigantic.
fleas. If there's 10,000 of them in the spider base, then they're fleas.
It's a giant storm of vengeance, not a cloud of vengeance.
Big magic, little magic. I think we'll be fine.
Sure.
How much does a Dungeon Delver's kit cost?
They're 25 gold.
Fantastic. 25 gold. Yeah, I got that.
Any other prep we need, or are we hitting this in the morning?
When are they expecting us?
3 disguise kit.
I mean, I'm ready to stretch my legs.
Buying 3 disguise kits? Cool.
I'm ready to stretch my wings.
In a dungeon.
What?
Nobody tell them.
Right. Cool. So you guys going to go to bed?
I think so.
Okay. Cool.
Attuned to the wings over the night. But yeah.
Understood.
I'll make another Ruzid toy tonight.
Okay. What's this one do?
I am good question. I think this one, you pull a string. Like after it's all wound up, you pull the string to unwind it really fast, and then he shoots forward on little wheels.
Awesome.
He's a charging Ruzid.
All right.
Love that.
Charge attack.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So, as you guys bed down for the night here at the Tasty Oak Tavern, you guys can get the benefits of a long rest.
Clutch. I don't remember where I lost 20 HP, but now it's back.
Could have gone anywhere.
All right. You guys wake up in the morning to a bright, shiny day here in Grindavik, as good as that is.
Ah, the sun is shining somewhere behind that mass of clouds.
Question becomes, what would you guys like to do?
Promise the clouds are not me.
I hope not. Otherwise, you might get reprimanded. Coin turns to Sazin expectantly.
Hey, how many successes do you need to get proficiency?
7?
7?
Yes.
I'm at 10 Roosid toys.
You are proficient in making Roosid toys.
Fantastic.
Just Roosid toys.
That's why all
Yeah,
your
I mean, I
Roosid toys
think-
are so damn cool.
Now you get to work on mass producing them.
Let's see. That gives us toy making.
Oh, that gives you Roosid toy making.
I mean, are there any kind of other kind of toys? I've never seen one.
An important citation. It's like they all have to have wings and claws.
No, some of them can be like kobolds with stabby knives.
I suppose.
Why do I need a stabby knife if I'm a kobold? I'll just stab them with my claws.
You should make one that like transforms. Like a transformer Roosid.
That sounds kind of hard.
What are you thinking?
Or you could make toys of others of us. You can make like a size and stress ball.
No, don't do
So
that.
that's-
I want more Roozy toys.
That's really
Are
funny,
you gonna make
actually.
my eyes bug out when you squeeze it?
This
It takes damage instead of other people.
Hey, what if we make a toy of Sison in like the spear or whatever?
That could be fun. I just don't know that it's like. I
It
mean,
doesn't appeal
ultimately,
to the
it's
kids.
still a ball with a little tiny person inside, right?
No matter how much you squeeze it, it never takes damage. It's invulnerable. It's perfect.
Yes, that's kind of fun.
Damn, you already got the advertising material set up.
I guess it would be pretty fun if I could launch Sizen Ball from Roosid. Like if I load
like
the
a
Roosid
collab?
toy up. If I load the Roosid toy up with the Sizen Ball and then like hit the button on his tail and launch it through the air.
I was sort of already planning to do this when Sison like actually put himself in the sphere and said he was gonna go through all the traps. I was gonna shove it.
It should have some targets too. I can make some targets for Roosid to hit with the Sizen Ball.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
A coin toy, where in order to get anything to do anything, you have to put a coin in the coin slot.
I'm on board. I love it.
I think that's called a piggy bank.
Now it's a froggy bank.
Yeah, that's a growth bank.
A grody bank. Wait. We'll workshop it.
It's just one of those ones that doesn't have like the plunger to like get any of your coins back. They just go in and stay in there.
You bring it to an authorized dealer to get the coins out of there. They open it, they take their cut, then you return it.
I like the idea that you sell the grody bank and the person assessing it has to like assess how much it's worth without opening it.
Yeah, like guess the jelly beans, but
I mean, quite. Are you telling me that you couldn't like tell how much was in a bag of gold without looking?
oh no, it's down pat for me. But this is for the kids apparently.
What
Got to
is
teach them
fucking-
economics.
Oh yeah,
Had a penny pinch.
financial responsibility.
The idea that Coin would teach economics by being like, tell me how much is in that bag you can't look inside.
Wrong. Guess again.
This is how economics works, everybody.
Eric, I have a meta
Yes, sir.
contextual question regarding Toivoa.
Of course.
Has cornhole been invented yet?
I have to say, probably by
As if
a
not,
growed cousin of
It's about
yours.
to be.
I don't want to know his name, but that's fine. Just wondering. Just wondering. That's all.
I think it was Fell Hit. I think that was his name.
Built.
Sorry, had to.
I was gonna say let's put it outside the restaurant, but
Yeah.
depending on the risk level, we might have to reconsider.
You can absolutely have a cornhole game outside the corn cob stand, and I think that's awesome.
Well, so I was thinking a cornhole game, but all the beanbags look like little machines.
Oh, of course.
just fluffy little kind of minotaur bags.
And you're just throwing little minotaurs around?
Yeah, you try to get him in the hole.
Love it.
I bet I beat you.
And we can theme it, and it's like you have to throw it in the hole to get a successful teleport, and anytime you miss, that's a fail.
That's a teleport.
That is
Wow,
pretty
that's
funny.
that's like a pretty big cost, no?
Well, no, it's just theming. It's flavor, as they say.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Coin is still looking at Station like, I still don't know where we're going.
No,
Jason,
we're going to the outskirts of the city. That's where we're going.
It's yeah. We have the dagger to teleport to. It'll take us to the outskirts of something like that. I don't have my.
Uktuk-fuk.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the one.
Good
Yeah,
tonight.
and then we're gonna sneak in
Okay.
there. We have to bully our way through the doorway, probably by the sounds of it, or into the city, and then we gonna meet this guy whose name I have written in my notebook, which I don't have with me, so someone else supply that. Tell him who sent us, and then he will help us break into the secret lair.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Any last preparations? Eric, you said we picked up disguises, or places are here that we can pick up disguises.
Saphir went and got disguise kits.
Perfect.
I got 3 of them.
Yeah, one sec. I
Wasn't
got
counting how
something.
many we were actually gonna need, but I got 3.
So what's the disguise gonna be for y'all?
I'm thinking, I'm just gonna like, well, see, I got this cloak here, gonna wear it up most of the time, but if they ever look at me face, it'll be like painted green, like an arc.
An arc.
Yeah, an arc.
Arc.
I hate to be the person, Saphir. I don't know if you actually need disguise.
That is kind of mean.
Well,
I mean, but wait,
Oh, you thought you were referring to the. I thought you were just call him green.
well, she's distinctly not green.
Yeah, yeah.
oh, well, they said that it's like they don't like smooth skins, and I take
Yeah,
care of
y'all
the skin.
turned into
It's
lizard
very
folk.
smooth.
I think Sison as a lizard folk would look very handsome.
Yeah, green's his color.
I think, yeah, well, I mean, I guess it would work with the hair, but wait. I'm not going bald. I'm just gonna make that clear right now.
But if you
No,
turn
you'll be
into
like a
folk, you'll
lizard
need
with like a
tail,
little bit
too.
of moss on top.
Aren't there spells that let you do that? Like, give you like a little tail for the temporarily.
Yeah, probably as a paladin,
you'd know.
I'm very incapable from doing that.
Well,
That's not a paladin spell? What are you even doing with your life?
That was like a druid thing. Maybe like alter something like that.
I think that's just a thing druids do.
I heard there's people that are like stitching tails onto people.
There's another option, but I don't know if you're interested.
Please tell me the other option.
Please tell him the other option.
If we get that far down the list, I'll tell you. Right now, let's consider
Okay.
like
Right.
go with
So I'm just
magic.
gonna preemptively veto this option.
I think I know what the option is, and I think it's a great idea. But it,
It's not off the table,
I'm
okay?
gonna have to veto the veto. So options happen.
What if I just like wear a hood? How about that? Anyone consider it maybe a large cloak?
No, I want to see lizard folk size him. Now I'm like attached to the idea.
You committed to this?
Saphira would be really good at drawing all those little scales on his face.
Very good at it.
Wait, when are you good at that?
Look. Yeah, don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Okay.
I deeply want to know the answer.
Yeah, me too.
Right. Look, I'm gonna tell you something that nobody outside of my family knows. And like I don't generally want people knowing it.
Okay.
I'll take it to the grave.
When I was young, I was very, very good with makeup.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Wait, that's it?
It's a
Right,
secret.
like you don't see me wearing like more than just the basic like foundation, little bit of mascara like for emphasis. I don't even wear all that much lipstick. Like I mostly stay away from that these days. It's not really part of my image. You know.
I mean, that's fine. You can be good at tons of things that you don't enjoy doing or spend time doing.
Oh, yeah, of course. But anyway, it just ain't for me. But I used to be really good at it. So, might be a little bit out of practice, but I can help with disguises if anyone needs them. And I did buy 3 kits, so if who wants one?
Eisen does.
Jason?
Jason, what am I turning you into?
I mean,
Green
the
lizard.
boat.
Green
The
lizard
boat seems
folk.
to be lizard folk. I don't know how well that's gonna function with hair and no tail. But honestly, listen, if
Also,
it's
you
not
need
the
to be
cursory
out.
inspection,
Yeah,
You don't really have
to
the
have a
sound
point,
for it
like-
right now.
Most of the efficacy of a disguise is being able to sell it. So if you don't feel like you can sell a lizard folk, you got to tell me now so that we can do something else.
do you think
Yeah,
I
you
can
got
sell
that. Act like
anything
you belong.
else?
Hair grows back, you
a-
skink.
Bold words
Well,
from the road with no hair.
Did you just call him a salamander?
Wait, if you go for like skink, you should get like a a blue tail could look good on you.
Can't believe Coin just invented the first slur in Toivoan.
The grown slur of skink.
It's preemptive. You haven't even changed it.
Not a blue tail, but a blue tongue.
Ooh.
You know, when did this group turn into dress up Sazin? That's my question.
Right
The day you
now.
got
We're
here.
starting to dress up Britain.
There's that too.
Well, yeah, we're tired of dressing up Bryn, and now we want to dress up someone else. Is there something? wrong with
Yeah,
that?
real quick, can we?
Speaking of which, Britain, what are we disguising you up?
I
disguising you?
no, I need to interrupt here. I forgot to bring up a very important point, which is how the hell did Strom know that you assholes put me in a maid costume?
Probably the flyers we shared.
Wait, there were flyers?
We had to capture the moment.
Oh, we had to get that portrait done when we were doing some tourism. So you know those people who paint your caricature.
Hey,
Bryn, words
no
could
news
never
is
do
bad
it
news,
justice.
okay?
Words could never do it justice, but we try our best, okay?
I appreciate that, Coin. And someday I'll pay you back for it in kind. just saying.
Coin says
Yeah,
thank
give him
you.
an
with a
IOU.
smile. He says thank you with a smile, and the smile slowly fades into like a neutral into a concerned expression. His
Coin's
eyes
gonna have
furrow.
a tail that he hasn't had since he was a baby.
He thinks about it a little longer. His eyes sort of furrow more and more. But he says nothing.
Okay, back
Realist-
to dress up. So what are you doing?
Well, Sure, do the lizard folk. Let's do it. What's the matter?
Yeah. Ruzid high fives Toddy.
High five back for sure.
I'm keeping the armor on though.
I think it looked good.
Lizard folk have natural armor. I don't think you need to wear that.
It's a real hat on a hat.
So he's going in full naked? Damn.
It also does reduce the number of points where someone could notice something off. So
Yeah, you definitely should
actually,
wear
yeah,
the
it's
armor.
actually a
Alright.
But if
Yeah,
you want
I'm
something
thinking
more
like-
breathable, it could be
Naked.
arranged. It's you said it.
Alright. I'm thinking large cloak over top the armor, make everything look bulky and such that you can't really tell what's going on under there. That's my thought.
hey, that's a good thought.
Let's see your face first, then decide if we need to cover it up later.
I mean, if you're wearing enough armor, do you wear gauntlets? I don't think
I
so.
do, including on the finger that I bit off and then never replaced. We kind of forgot to do that.
You forget.
So then, if it's all
Yeah,
covered up,
yeah, at
then
least
the
make
only
us
thing
out
that
of it.
the only thing that really matters is your face. So you're gonna have to sell the lizard folk face, which probably requires an interesting like face structure, like the kind of got a little bit of a snout going on. I don't know. Maybe you're the expert, right? You got this, Tafira.
Hey, and of course we got a little prosthetic tongue in there, so like we can kind of make something out of that for the whole like arced tongue kind of thing.
I'm really hoping people aren't going to look that close to my tongue, but fair enough, yeah. I might as well sell it.
Look, you never know. You might go on another date with Venus there, and well, if it happens to escalate, you don't know, judgment, but someone might see then.
Alright, so you're saying just in case we run into Rufinus, who's currently in hiding and does not want to be anywhere near this, and just in case we start making out and I take my forked tongue out, that's what this is for.
Look, are you saying I should be less cautious or more cautious? You got to make up your mind here.
I suppose more cautious, but is there such a thing as misplaced cautiousness? Is that a thing?
You tell me.
Alright, fine, do the tongue.
Got it. Start painting a disguise onto Sason.
Awesome. Cool. Can I get your deception check, please? What are the 2 d20s for? Awesome. He looks like a very elven lizard folk.
Excellent.
I love that Saphira, the great pirate princess, has a deception bonus of +2.
That's got to be one of the lowest in the party.
At level
She's
20.
rusty. She's rusty, alright?
I feel like that kinda-
Go
Go ahead, go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say,
I
it
was
feels like it kind of makes sense because
does.
she's so eager to brag about her own exploits.
Absolutely.
That she would never cover anything up.
Yep.
Also, why lie to someone that you're like gonna take everything on their ship if they don't hand it over? When like you can just tell the truth that you're doing exactly that.
Yeah, that's part of the performance. You gotta ham it up.
Okay, so how's your persuasion?
Oh, very good. I mean, it's very good.
Coin gulps.
Right.
Okay.
Just to be clear, Saphira, you're still the one who has the attunement that reduces your wisdom saving throw bonus to 0, correct? Oh, sorry,
Correct.
increases. Understood.
Look, increases, decreases, it's all a matter of perspective. But, look, see, that woman over there?
Sure.
Just like picking fruit out of a stand? What are we talking about?
I was just debating whether or not I'm gonna. Nah. I was gonna say I was gonna get her to buy me lunch, but I feel like we don't have time for that.
We clearly do. We're not doing much else.
I'm in mostly full lizard garb. I really would prefer you get lunch later.
For the record, I will go ahead and put her on the screen because it does matter, just in case you guys want to see what she would look like. Because I
don't
do
know, I'm a
have
bit
someone for
famished.
that.
Maybe you could.
Honestly,
make sure
I
to
like
give
her
me-
dress.
Kind of rocks it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a stained glass looking window dress. That's pretty cool.
So you don't
You should
approach
get
her,
number
Saphira?
and then
Are we going to say get her
Right.
number of the ghoster? Is that what you were going to say?
I was gonna ask where she got her dress done. You know,
Ah.
it's fine. It's fine.
I feel like I talked myself into a corner here. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. As you approach this woman, she looks at you disdainfully. Yes. Can I help you, fiend?
Well, perhaps. See, I've come a long way here, and I heard that. First, I heard that the ladies were beautiful, and found that to be true. But I also heard that the dresses here that they made were fantastic, and I was very curious as to where you got yours.
I made it myself, like all sophisticated women do. You obviously made your own as well. It shows your station.
It does. I could never hope to make something quite like that.
Of
that
course
pattern,
not.
Like the.
Are you well? Speaking to me and from your station is beneath me. Excuse me. I'm sure you have some kind of refuse to be collecting.
No refuse. I was just wondering, being as I am obviously so humble in comparison to you, perhaps you could teach me a thing or two.
No. I wouldn't take the time to even entertain you in my home. Please, leave me alone. Go back to whatever alleyway and puddle you crawled out of. She's going to turn and briskly walk away.
I will return to the party and say, hey, there, he's buying me lunch. 1 o'clock.
Nice.
Well, I'll be damned. I didn't know you had it in you.
Wow.
She looks excited to get you lunch. She was almost like in a hurry to go get it.
I should realize that that dress of hers just wasn't fit enough for the occasion, so gonna get something different, something flashier, more adventurous.
to match to your,
Yeah,
your
like
level.
Of course.
All right. Do we want to go hit the wall while we wait? Because I guess I'm assuming she's gonna come back here.
Oh, right. She probably wouldn't.
Or did she
Well,
want
I
us
don't
to
know if you do-
meet? Did she want you to meet her there, or what's the plan?
Oh, I probably should have finalized. Oh no, I didn't say where we were gonna go. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess it's just not gonna work out then.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Coin turns back to Sazin.
Anyway, let me finish your disguise, and then I should do my own as well. I roll a separate perception check for my own disguise.
This is
For the record, we can put Sason in whatever outfit you guys would like from here on out.
You have creative
What?
freedom because he's powerful now.
You guys have creative freedom
Whatever.
because apparently the hotel at which he's at currently lost power. So not only is he not coming back because the Wi-Fi's dead, but they're out of power at the moment. So
I know.
different hotel next time. Just saying. All right. So the lizard man.
Oh,
Wow, thank you, Saphir. That's so good.
Fear,
Jason's is at least a 13, but mine,
Yeah. Cool. So what did you do for your disguise, quote unquote?
Oh, I was definitely going for orcish. However, I kind of got confused on whether or not orcs have like scales and like what kind of detail to put into those. So I was like, you know, they're not lizard folk, they're not kobolds, but like they're not smoothskins either. So like they gotta have skin. Yeah. So whatever I look like, it's somewhere between an orc and a lizard folk, and doesn't land into either camp very neatly.
So to quote Data from Star Trek, it is green.
like orcs are green, right? I have teal. Teal's kind of green. Teal works.
Sarah, what were you going for here? Am I supposed to be confused?
No, I'm very clearly an orc.
That's... You know what? You're an orc.
When's the last time we met an orc? Not related to anything we're looking at now. I'm just wondering.
There's
Maybe
one
it's
in
been a
the
long time for Saphira.
There's one in Coin's corn stand.
there's half of one in my restaurant. So
That's right, there is.
Half of
Wait,
one?
which half?
Half.
he's a half orc technically.
Yes.
I mean, I think he's visually looks like an orc, but on his character sheet,
Yes.
he's technically a half orc. Other than that, that is a good question. I don't remember the last like true orc PC.
No, that counts. And we met him recently. He was in the kitchen for most of the time. That's we didn't get like.
I think you look great, Saphira. no doubt.
Thank you, Clyde. I think I look great too.
Am I good? I'm assuming Grung is in the ballpark.
I think it's
Right.
like sufficiently like the vibe of that place.
Grode, sorry, Grode. I don't know why I said
Street.
Grung.
Think if you can excrete poison from your skin, it probably counts.
Damn straight.
Tati, do you need any touch-up or are you good?
You know, I love getting an outfit done, but we are gonna go set off some traps today, right? Just...
Probably. I mean, the disguise don't need to last long enough to survive any of the traps. You
No,
don't
I
get
just,
to
I mean,
where we
like,
get to them.
who's the who's the disguise for? I'm sorry. I know we're getting a lot of
Oh,
looks like on the street, but I mean, none of them have started a fight yet, so.
The
Yeah, I'm
disguise
not
is so
really
that
sure
we
we
can get into
need
the
the
city.
disguises. I think it's just more for fun. Like,
In
I
that
was
case,
told to,
I'm
like,
down
pretend I'm
for
a
fun.
helpless kobold, and
I-
that's like, definitely
I-
not gonna happen.
I would like to get dressed up like Oshin's little sister.
Got it. A very good thing that these
Guitar,
disguises
the whole
contain.
way.
Very good thing that these ice kits contain bags of moose hair all the way. Wonder where they got that from.
It's a really well packed kit.
It's impressive what they got here.
Saphira, can I get an insight check from you?
What?
Thank you.
Fair.
Saphira, you have heard that brushing minotaurs has the capacity of releasing a lot of old hair. And this would really help with Tati's disguise if you were able to get a significant amount of minotaur hair.
Put my hands up.
For the record, this is both hilarious and a callback to the Saturday morning group that Jordan also plays in.
Yep. Oh, Shane.
Brush away.
Wow, pit first, huh?
I was more exposing my torso. Brush my arm.
Oh,
Oh man. So, you're able to collect enough hair to provide Tati with a decent feminitar disguise.
I want to look like Cousin It.
Understood.
Cousin It with horns.
What are the horns made out of? Just curious.
I don't know. Saphira is making them.
Awesome. I love how the bus has just run over Saphira.
maybe there's some loose planks around we can rip off.
There's no horns in the kit. It had moose fur.
Saphira? What are the horns
You
made
had a
out of?
mask with them that you could just glue the hair to.
Yeah? Do you have a mask with horns?
I do have a mask with horns, but the horns are painted on.
Ah, that
They're-
doesn't
like
count
they're
then.
thread painted.
Gotcha.
All right, Saphira, how are we making the horns? Because you got thrown under the bus.
Yeah.
When in doubt, improvise weapon.
Going to shape some wax.
Understood? Gonna shape some wax. Cool.
Get enough candles.
I mean, really,
So
just
much.
carve down a candle at that point, right?
I love it so much. Just saying. Tati, you are gonna have 2 wax horns.
Fantastic. And
Now,
a shaggy cloak.
Be careful walking near the wall torches.
I can't see through this, guys. It's all in my eyes. How does Oshin see ever?
You graze one ember and your whole thing is going up in flames. Like all the air, all the wax.
I have blind sight. That's hilarious.
Oh, you know what? I do too.
So good. Love it.
I've completely given up trying to remember what's on my character sheet. It has so many features. There's no chance. I do have blind sight. I forgot.
Literally, like, what don't you have? It's a better question to ask.
Yeah, that's real.
Going back to the Pathfinder days, every single combat we're just gonna find a new modifier to use.
Bryn, am I doing anything for you?
You do?
Bryn's being quiet.
Yep.
Got another. I think
He's
there's a
hoping
bit of
you
wax.
won't notice him if he's really quiet.
I thought Bryn loved dress up.
We got enough wax for a unicorn horn or something if you want it.
No.
If you say nothing, then I suppose it's the maid outfit again.
Wait. Well, like,
I'm sorry, I didn't realize the unicorn horn offer was directed to me.
Yes.
No, I will politely decline the maid outfit. Please and thank you.
also, wouldn't the
Did
maid
yourself?
outfit not fit the vibes? I mean, unless it was like a kobold wearing a maid outfit, or like some other monstrous race wearing a maid outfit.
Oh, you know,
Well,
they
no, I
might
think-
accept like a smooth skin being the servant to the I don't know what the generalized term for what they call their kind. But you know, again, it's about the ability to sell the disguise. So, Bryn, I wouldn't want to put you in something that you didn't like. So, what would you like?
Why do we have to be disguised? Why can't we just go in?
That's what I asked. It turns out the answer is for fun.
Oh,
I love Bryn
How's
just being
the-
in
how's the
shock
guard?
from all of this.
Because we are told we were told that in Object Book they don't like the smooth skins, and they don't, and like the Lady of Shadows is watching or whatever, and like there could be trouble. And granted, we could probably take whatever trouble is thrown at us, but it seems like maybe a little like it seems like it would just waste our time a little bit.
Well, remember, this was the same
And
person who said all the
and look
kobolds
around the
cower and that I need to pretend to cower too to fit in. Like, I don't know. I think their advice kind of sucks.
But it is fun to play dress up.
But it is fun to do that though. So their advice being good or bad notwithstanding.
We're sure that smooth skin wasn't just like a metaphor for pushover or something, right?
I think if you're not a pushover, then you can afford to also be a smooth skin.
Well, Coin can try it out then. His skin's pretty smooth.
I mean, push comes to shove, we can show
And
him what we
slippery.
are.
He's not a pushover.
Well, I'm ready.
But if you don't want to disguise, then we don't have to do one for you. So
Just worst case,
I'm
maybe
ready.
keep like a cup of grease to rub on your face or something. That might help bring out the the
Make it
pores.
clear that his job is to move refuse.
I don't know. It's just like if you can like trigger the acne, then we don't have to worry about the smooth skin thing.
I think just carry the jar of grease around, and you're like, oh, it's obvious what he's here for.
Yeah, true. Social engineer it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Someone-
Is this still about me?
The whole time. Yep.
Oh, I figured if I kept quiet for long enough, this subject would get changed.
No, we just
but-
go
probably
deeper.
true.
All right. Look, you guys are more creative than I am. Just dress me up however you want, and I'll tolerate it.
Consider this. 2 crows.
He's a bit tall, but I think we could make it work.
Yeah,
How's your ribbon?
maybe a human. Maybe go for a humanoid.
Well, all right, Mister.
You're not
dress
even
however you want.
humanoid anymore.
Careful, you're about to be called the skink.
No, not that again.
If you dressed him up like an orc, he would be like a baby orc.
It would be.
You know what? If you can sell that, I won't object.
Right.
Baby orc.
Got it. And I will disguise Bryn as an orc who looks like he, and I'm going to use the same type of disguise that I did for myself. So, the very non-orc looking orc.
He could be like a dwarf orc. He could be like a dwark.
Baby orc, do-do-do-do-do-do. Baby.
I'm glad that got one laugh, which I think Coin would also say out loud.
We can pretend to be siblings again.
Ugly siblings who are.
Bryn,
cast
your
out.
cover is that you are Saphira's orcish sibling,
Works for me.
not in a maid outfit. Thank goodness.
Well, that wouldn't be in
You know,
keeping.
you don't want that bit to get played out. You got to bring it back sparingly.
Exactly. Thank you.
Seems kind of hard to sell that you two are related. One of you has a tail, and one of you doesn't.
Oh, that's orcs are like that.
How much wax?
That's what you're gonna say.
Are they?
Is anybody gonna question that? Is anybody gonna question us at all? I thought
Well, hold
the whole
on.
point of this thing is that we're not supposed to take any shit, and we walk around like we own the place. And if somebody looks at us funny, we beat them up.
Well, I was already gonna do that regardless of the place we were in.
Well, hold on. How much wax do we have left?
No, I'm not getting a tail.
Okay. All right.
Draw the line at the tail.
Well, like, why would you
Right.
need wax though? We just need a little magic.
I'm just thinking outside the box.
Or if people ask why
No.
Saphira's an orc with a tail, just say you stole it. That's a very orc answer.
Ooh,
That's
that's a great answer.
I won it.
And if they press it, I'll tell them I'll take theirs too.
Whoa!
I feel like I'm missing out now.
You want a tail too? A grode with a tail could be interesting.
Yeah, kinda. Can we make it
You
happen?
just look like a baby grode.
It's just like a dolphin. Or a
If a
seal.
grode was a mermaid, it would look like a dolphin. Yeah.
I think a grode with a tail is just a skink.
Oh man, I think you're right. I'm going back on this.
Made up curse words. Hilarious. We refer to lizards. All right. Cool. So what's the plan, guys? You guys all have disguises. The day is probably about 10 a.m. at this point. What's the plan?
As a navigator, I'm begging for a direction right now. Where are we going?
We have anything left to do before we teleport. Because if not, we got the dagger, we can just go.
Yeah, I think we're going with the understanding that we will still be able to get supplies and stuff when we're there if we want to stock up on anything. And that is anything else we want to do in Nausha or any other city before we teleport. I cannot think of anything. I think we go there, learn a bit more about what we're up against, and then do a last supply run. Cool.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, hearing no objections, Bryn will, I guess, unless Oshin, are you attuned to the teleport stone that makes your teleports better every time you succeed? Otherwise, Bryn will just do it.
Not right now. I swapped it back for the Staff of Power.
Okay, in that case, it does not matter who does the teleport, and so Bryn will do it.
Awesome. Cool. You have an associated object. And
I really hope it's an associated object. We have no way of confirming that in advance.
well, fortunately for you, the woman did not lie. And this is going to put you just outside the orcish city of Ochokvok. You guys are down near the river, down here, and looking up at the enormous sloping sand and rocks outside the walls. Off in the distance, you can see the very tall shadow spire looming over the rest of the city. The gates are about a quarter-mile away. Question becomes, as you arrive in a spot where you are unseen, what would you like to do?
At the size of that place.
That looks fun to climb.
I think we just walk around like we own the place.
think
Is
so,
that... is
What was the
that...
place we need to
Great.
go to that has a secret entrance to the spiders area?
Something like that.
That's the blacksmith shop, Iron Tooth.
Iron Tooth? Okay, we're going to Iron Tooth, wherever that is.
She drew us a map.
Oh, great.
Coin, you can get us there.
Already on it.
Right?
Yeah, Coin, assuming you're correct and we have a map in our possession, I think it's fair. It's fair to assume Coin would have whatever this map is.
Sure.
I, as a player, I'm kind of filling in the blanks here, but
That's
yeah,
valid. We've established
out a
that
map.
Coin is a cartaholic.
is what he does. It's easy to forget because we haven't been on a ship in God knows how long, but he actually does maps. So I don't know if you want. Do you want to roll for this on
No,
like?
you would have it. That's fine. You don't need to roll
Okay.
for it. You would have known you're coming here. You would have gotten the map. Leave that just fine.
Okay, that's fine. Then he's leading the way.
Cool. All right. So, as you guys come to the gate, you're going to be greeted by an orc with a book and armor. He looks over at you guys as you approach. On either side of him, there are 10 massive orcs and ogres. He stands before you, his hair done very tight in spite of his receding hairline. He looks at you. Names and purpose.
Hi, I'm Tati.
Tati. And what is your purpose in Otchukvok today?
We need to purchase something from the blacksmith.
Which one?
What, do you have like a lot?
There are hundreds of smiths within the city. With whom do you
One
have
of it.
business?
I'm gonna turn around and be like, guys, there's like hundreds of blacksmiths here.
Oh, sounds
We're
like we have
looking-
plenty of options for shopping then.
We're looking for local material blades, and I mean, I'd welcome a recommendation.
Why do you need to know the
Gross.
specific shop? We're just gonna go in and buy something. That's all you need to know.
Roll a persuasion check, sir.
Without my pants.
Thank you,
Oh,
Coin.
with a lucky, with a lucky.
With the
Doesn't even
12.
matter. But
Uh,
with a 12, yeah.
roads are bad luck.
Yeah, but if he's
Kobolds.
gathering up all the bad luck, everyone else gets good luck.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And kobolds should speak when spoken to. What are the
That's
rest
what
of
found
you?
someone you don't like.
Names?
Susan looks like he's about to say something, but then stops himself.
What is your name, woman? As he looks over at Saphira.
Christina Scabia.
Can I get you to type that in chat, please?
Well,
Yes.
Thank you.
Cool name. Oh.
I've not heard of you before. And Saphira, him saying, I've not heard of you before, I think that's the first time you've heard that in your life. It's going to sting a little bit behind the scenes.
Maybe oh, right. I keep a low profile. You know, I don't. If someone messes with me, I mess with them back. But if they don't, they can live.
And who is this mate of yours?
8.
The one shorter. Is he yours
Oh.
as well?
Oh, not a mate. My brother. You can call Andrea.
Andrea. Andrea Scabia? Strange name for a male orc.
You can call him Andy for short.
Interesting. Why do you have a tail and he does not?
Oh, this one used to belong to someone who messed with me, and you know, he talked about what happens to people who mess with me.
Well, why does he not have a tail? Do people without tails only pick on him?
He's just he's more forgiven.
Understood. Minotaur, your kind is welcome here. What is your name and your purpose?
Are you talking to me or that one?
He looks at you. I thought you were the same creature. But I
No,
ask you both.
My sister.
He thought he was seeing double.
He looks at the sister Minotaur and looks up at you, looks back at the sister. No offense meant, but that is the most hideous Minotaur child I have ever seen.
I'll
Thank
have you know.
Do you protest here, Tati?
Oh, I was about to say that my big brother was gonna beat him up if he said that shit, and then Oshin was like, "Yeah, I know."
You may enter the city of the Lady of Shadows. Mind your step. The shadeless do not forgive. The city is rough, but if you have come here willingly, you know that. Remain armed at all times and prepared for combat, lest you be taken advantage of and used as food.
Damn it,
Thanks for the advice, ugly.
He looks at you. You are welcome, unlucky one. And he gestures into the city, where you guys can pass beyond. As you guys go into the streets are generally very clean. You wouldn't expect that normally from an orcish city, but it appears discipline is very strong here.
Hell yeah.
The couple crates that you see laying around are well maintained. The pots are all clean. You don't see any sign of anything being left out for very long. Passing by you, you'll see a couple of very important guards that everyone avoids. These orcs typically, but there's a couple of bugbears among them, are striding self-assuredly through the streets. Notably, they do not cast a shadow in any direction.
Weird.
These are the Shadeless.
Are they intangible?
Bit on the nose, but
They are tangible people. You can hear their footsteps, but they are not casting shadows.
Do we know why? Or is that
You can roll a
something we
history
ascertain?
check. And Oshin, you gain advantage due to your background.
Ooh.
Can I have advantage because I'm also a Minotaur?
I rolled
No,
a 2 and a 3.
You're not actually a Minotaur.
Am I not? I sold it for myself really well.
All right. So Saphira knows about this. So does Oshin. So the history of this is that the Lady of Shadows, who rule. Okay, Tati, you can roll your history check. Thank you. With a history check of 30, you're a Minotaur. Congratulations.
More of one than me. So.
She rewrote history to become a Minotaur. That's how good her history check is.
Man, so good.
I remember everything about Minotaurs. My cousin told me.
You mean your big brother? Yeah.
No, my actual cousin.
Oh,
who
your
was a
actual.
Minotaur.
Understood. The Lady of Shadows, as a sign of loyalty and trust, will take the shadows of her loyal advisors and guards and keep them within the tower, within the Spire of Shadows, to be used as a resurrection method for the people should they fall. If they die honorably in combat or in service of the Lady of Shadows, they can become shades within the tower. They serve as both guards and possessors of the tower. Their intangible forms become near invulnerable guardians, bodyguards, and servants of the Lady of Shadows. It's a horrible existence for anyone who isn't loyal to her, but for those who are, it's a great way to live forever, become immortal.
Is she hiring?
You would know that
Why
she's
would you
always
want
looking for
that?
loyal people, yes.
I didn't say for me.
For our enemies? Not even.
All right.
All right. Well, where to?
You have access to the city.
Now we have to go through every blacksmith one by one.
Cool. Well, you go from one to the next.
I was hoping somebody was going to contradict
map.
that idea.
We have the map.
The Groad
Okay.
has the map.
Yeah, he's gonna
You
spin
don't
it.
have to spin it 3 times in order to get it to appear on the screen.
Wow.
he's gonna lay it out. Where are we
Okay.
trying to go exactly?
You're trying to go towards Irontooth's smithy.
All right, I'm gonna operate off the assumption that the map's like detailed enough that he can get us there relatively directly.
Roll a survival check, sir. You have advantage on this. Never mind. You're fine.
No, you can save it for the next one.
Sure. You will find your way across town. It's going to take you the better part of an hour and a half to walk there, but the directions and map are legible enough to where you don't have a problem getting there. You're not going to get lost. You're not going to go down any dark alleyways that would threaten you guys. You're able to avoid several gangs here and there. Generally, it's a fairly decent walk. These shadeless patrols happen every 5 minutes or so. This place is very well policed. In fact, you think that Nausea is lax by comparison. Any crimes that you may see in this town are quickly dealt with in most brutal and executive fashion. The guards are both judge, jury, and executioner on the spot.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
They do not take no for an answer, and anyone who crosses the line is dealt with immediately. But as you guys arrive at Irontooth's smithy, you're able to go inside and smell the fresh sulfur and char of a forge that needs to be tuned. Inside, an orc comes out with one of his tusks currently capped with a bit of iron spike. He looks at you all. How's it going? Welcome to the smithy. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Tati.
Irontooth,
We,
obviously.
yes. Nice to meet you. This is a really nice shop you have here.
It's a mess and an asshole of a location, but it does the job.
And never mind. We are here on a secret mission to do something, and you know the way to get to the place that we're going, I think. Are those the...
He looks at you
those the
suspiciously
threads
and
I'm
raises an
following?
eyebrow.
Yeah.
Well, there is an awkwardness with the player who is most informed on this is the one who's not present. And so he can't exactly lead us. So we're all filling in the blanks, I think.
Understood.
I was following so well, everybody. We are looking for the secret entrance that you are guarding.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, excellent.
Eric,
Good work.
Coin is gonna perception check this guy in the room.
Sure.
Does he have like an affiliation with the 12 spiders? Is there anything of note, an icebreaker if nothing else,
Let's find out.
that he can latch on?
Spider tattoo on his neck.
Yeah. Does he have like a web wrapped around his arm and black ink?
You look around the place, and it's pretty much just a blacksmith shop. However, in the corner, you do see that there's a trap door hidden underneath an anvil.
Jesus Christ. You mean never to be opened underneath an anvil?
Just saying.
It's one of those little anvils that you put on the table. Though.
No. It's one of those orcish anvils that you drop on people if you're Wile E. Coyote.
Sure. Well, that door's not going anywhere. I'm gonna give him like the wink wink, nudge nudge. He can't see my winks because I'm cussing it right now. But he can see that like I'm twitching.
Coin's gonna walk. Hey, I'm Seagrode Coin, and I'm here because we've been trying.
Your alias is Seagrode.
So good.
Because he's like, I don't want to give him my real name, but he's not thinking very long on the story.
That's the best one.
So good. I love it so much.
It's like, we've been getting caught in webs of trouble, and we were just wondering if you could spin up some kind of weapon for us to help us enter a better situation.
I could whip something up, yes. You looking for a warhammer? Maybe a little knife. Something that your little hands could handle.
Yeah, my hand, their hand, one of 8 hands. Whoever ends up using
it. It's 12 hands.
Right.
12 hands. One of 12 hands. We have a lot of compatriots.
Sure.
Trying to make connections.
Dagger's gonna
really
be
long.
5 gold for a dagger.
Coin is like internally brain is racked. He's like, this dude is either not catching the signals or he does not care. And
Well, you work
I
on
like
that.
the idea that he's not picking up on all of these signals. That's the problem. We're not laying down enough tracks.
Coin is gonna ask, what is the most expensive blade you've got ready to go?
He scans his own shop and then walks over to the wall. He pulls off what looks like a long bar of steel, but half of it is wrapped with a leather binding and the other half is covered in a leather scabbard. It's slightly curved, but it looks almost unwieldy. The back end of it has a large circle ring to hang on the wall. He brings it over and gestures to it. This. He unsnaps it and the blade is exposed as he moves the leather scabbard off of the edge. It's curved like a khopesh, but for 2 hands. This is the most expensive blade in the shop right now. It is mine, but it is for sale.
Coin
That's
whistles.
pretty gnarly.
What is it?
This is an orcish greatsword.
How do you use
How
it?
much?
I could part with it for 400 gold.
Oof.
And I'm going to put an image of this in the Discord for you guys because it's fun. Here we go.
I've got one question. What is like your 10th most expensive sword here?
I studied sword making for a little while. I have a whole success devoted to sword making.
Really?
It's
I
like
don't have
1/7
10
of proficiency.
blades. My blades sell quickly, Grode.
Coin is gonna do some mental math on how much money the party has. He's gonna say, your sword looks pretty good. Pretty in line with what I'm looking for. What I'm wondering is what other questions you'd be willing to answer before I purchase it.
I can answer many questions, depending on what is asked and if I know the answer. You are not shadeless, so I'm not required to answer truthfully.
Coin will put a hand out gesturing to him like, throw me the blade is the vibe.
Okay.
Like, allow me to, hold it and test it.
He hands it to you.
Coin does a couple of exercises. He's holding it out right, letting the light hit it, little glimmer. And he'll say, I've heard about the 12 spiders in the area. You know anything about that?
They are here, yes.
Are they a welcoming bunch?
No. But they are influential.
Sounds personal to you.
Partially. But I have nothing against them. If you are with them, then I wish to have no confrontation with them.
But if we had business with them, you wouldn't,
Interfere?
care to tell anybody.
No. I would not speak of the business of others. Snitches get stitches, you understand.
Coin lowers.
Stitching up a snitch, though. Just kill him straight.
He lowers the blade closer to the floor, still inspecting it, and he says, if someone were trying to find where the 12 spiders reside, would you know anything about that?
He narrows his eyes at you. Can I get a persuasion check from you, Mr. Coin?
Yeah, and I'll run a lucky on that.
Sure.
For 16.
He looks at you. It depends on who's asking.
I think it's me. Anelda was asking.
Oh. Really? You are the ones that she sent. And our mutual friend, whose project this is, sent you.
Is there something wrong?
No. You're just not what I expected.
Oh, like half of us are in disguise.
Yes, but I was
Probably
expecting
can't tell.
more muscles. No
I have a lot of-
offense.
It's all under the
Do
fur.
you even lift?
do you lift though, bro?
I do. And he walks over to
How many-
the anvil over there in the corner that's currently on that trap door. And with a mighty heave, he lifts up the anvil. It's got to weigh 400 pounds.
Does he hold it to like his
That
chest in order to
doesn't
lift
even
it,
look
or
that
is he like
hard.
holding it away?
He holds it away. He's doing it where he's got his L's going for his arms. He just lifts it up and is shifting it around. And then moves it
Can I
over
keep it
and puts it down.
Pass it over.
Yeah, can I
Pass
do
it
that?
over. Pass.
He
Oh,
looks
she
at
wants
you,
it.
raises an eyebrow, and will hand it to you. How much can you lift, bro?
600 pounds.
All right,
I don't know
yeah.
what.
It's still heavy, but yeah, you can lift it.
And I'll pass it to Ruse.
You hand it to the
Yeah,
kobold.
We both have 20 strength, right? So
Mr. Ruzid, You are a small creature, correct?
Is it Susan? Is it halved? So still 300, right?
Right.
Is that enough? I don't know.
All right. Well, we said it weighs 400 pounds. So it's 100 pounds more than you can currently lift through, Sid.
Oh yeah.
It's
He's
like
getting there. It's bulking season.
But he's not going anywhere, so he can just like gut it out. Come on, Ruzin.
Ruzin, can I get an athletics check, please? All right. You can tough it out for a few moments before this thing thunks into the ground.
Watch your feet.
I'll be fine.
Watch
You're
my
more
feet.
impressive than I thought. Ugh. Now,
Coin is
before I
going-
show
Turn
you
around,
what's
by the
over
way.
here, I ask you to name our mutual friend so that I know I don't have to kill you.
Coin turns to say something.
Assuming
Saphira.
assuming that's
Venus?
not talking about the. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Did we get 3 guesses?
Presuming that Torrent Fernilda, who already was mentioned.
All right, so you're going to say Rafinus. Okay. All right. Now, this tunnel was dug by some friends of mine. It leads into a back chamber of the 12 Spiders stronghold. The way is barred, and they have placed a secret door in what we believe to be a storage locker. There are traps beyond, and you must be careful. Once you go down, I will place the anvil on here. There will be no returning through this path. You must find another way out. Do you understand?
Capiche.
Very well. If anyone asks, I do not know you, and you do not know me. Your presence here and the activities that you are about to undertake are not my responsibility.
Yeah, we get the gist. Coin is going to latch this blade that he's been holding onto his belt,
Okay.
and he's going to put his hand into the bag of holding. I'm gonna roll a performance. Coin is going to, he just sort of wriggles his hand around in the bag, and then it comes out with a pile of gold, right?
Okay.
You asked for 400. Coin is pulling out miraculously exactly 400. The guy,
Yeah.
he's not sitting there and counting it, but
Sure.
that's the trick. And it's a little messy. He was trying to pull it out in like a stacked pile, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah,
But
just
it
two
is
hands.
exactly. Yeah. It's not as like suave as he planned,
Right.
but he pulls out 400, throws it on a table, and he says, "I'll pay sticker price."
A pleasure doing business with the Grode. Words I didn't think I'd say today.
Heh.
I hope your luck is better than that of the rest of your species.
There's a reason I'm the last one. Be seeing ya. Or I guess I won't. And then he starts walking towards where the
Okay.
trapdoor is.
Is anyone not following Seagrode Coin?
It's a tongue twister.
Yes, Seagrode Coin over to the trapdoor.
It's time to venture forth.
I guess we're just going in. Real quick, do we want to check our party inventory? Anything extremely obvious that we're missing?
So what we can do is, I know that we've got quite a bit of time in that 3 to 4 hour window, but without Sazin here, I think it would be wise for us to go ahead and get you guys as much prep as you'd like before going down there, and then we venture down there next week, if you guys are cool with that.
That's fine
Eric
with me.
thinks we're gonna die without Sizen.
I am gonna ask Eric.
Yes, sir.
I just bought an item. I'm not like that. It's not. item itself isn't that important to me, but is there something I should add to my inventory in its
It
place?
is a great sword,
Gotcha.
but it is Iron Tooth's great sword, so it has lore focus as opposed to magical bonuses.
That's fine. I can add just a note to
Yeah.
it.
If you want to just go ahead and change the name of the greatsword to Iron Tooth's greatsword, that'll do. And then you can use that for lore stuff in the future, but it's not a magical weapon.
Yeah, I didn't assume. That's just Coin doing business. He's like,
Absolutely.
the guy's putting himself a little at risk, even helping us, so I'm going to throw him a bone and buy something.
And lore-wise, this could have impacts on even this story or future ones, depending on how you decide to utilize it. So just be aware, it is a lore item that could have an impact.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm
Cool.
just making sure I have it accounted for.
We're on the same page.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So any preparations you guys want to do before going down this trapdoor? I will tell you that looking down there, before you descend, you will see that there is a 15-foot ladder, and it goes down into what looks like a natural, not natural, but man-carved natural space. So it is basically a pit that has been dug. It's 10 feet wide, and there's a 5-foot path off to the side.
We
So
might
my-
want to buy some more healing potions because we've got a bit of a limited stock in our inventory, and you never know when we might really need some.
What?
He's asking for healing potions.
Healing potions.
Okay. Sorry, I was editing the
You're
great
fine.
sword stuff.
You're fine.
Yeah, we don't have a lot,
We got some healing potions.
so just might be worth
Yeah.
making a quick shopping trip. We've got cash, and we've got not a huge number of healing potions.
We left cash.
Yeah, we got coin.
Next best. I agree. Restocking potions before we properly enter is not a bad idea. This is definitely
Awesome.
like going to be a dredge where we have to reset it a few points. I'm assuming.
So we can go ahead and head back out into the town. And you guys can find a nearby alchemist that is still open at this time of day. And it's called the Serpent's Bite. As you come in, there is a Juan T who is currently running the shop.
Oh, he looks cool. We should have dressed up like him.
I don't think we can afford that.
Yeah.
As you come into his shop, he greets you. Welcome, visitors. Not regulars yet, but welcome. I am Varnick, the Coil, and you are anonymous. Yes?
Rarely.
Of course.
We're very low profile.
Understood. Prices will be higher for anonymity, but only by 5%.
Hey, I'm Coin. So we were looking for some
Hi, I'm Tati.
potions.
And we like bargains.
Where do you
You can
keep
call
your
me
potions of
Christina.
healing at?
The potions of healing are on this wall. Here, let me show you. And he goes over to the wall where there is a metal grate in front of the potions. These are locked up like the spray cans at a Home Depot. He's going to gesture to these potions behind the metal. The potions of healing here, since you have identified, will be 50 gold each. We have 16 of those. The potions of greater healing will be 100 gold, but we only have 9 of those. We have 2 potions of superior healing and 1 potion of greater healing. It has taken years to develop such a potent concoction.
I
No,
think
we're
we
just
take
gonna
the
buy all of them,
3
right?
big ones.
You want to buy it?
Could you say you have one potion of greater healing?
No. He has 8 potions of greater healing. He has 1 potion of supreme healing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you may as well kind of empty the higher ones. Does not hurt to have more healing than necessary, especially because we do have a tendency to kind of run out a little before we need them to last.
You guys have never run out of potions.
We never run out, but there tends to be a point where it's like we're all low health and like we have like 10 cheap ones that don't fill you up.
Yep. No, that's valid. This means I'm doing a good job.
I think we buy the Supreme. We buy like 5 of the Graders.
Okay.
And the rest of the Superior as well?
Okay.
How many with the Superior? How many do they have?
He had 4
3?
of those. 4 of those.
4.
Yeah, I've got 4 listed here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Cool. So we'll use the same magic prices because you guys decided to not stay anonymous.
Yes. We did not.
We will not be upcharged.
Because we're gonna hand out
We don't
business
have to
cards.
be.
All this guy had to say is, you get upcharged for being anonymous, and everyone's like, "Hey, I'm Tati."
He was only gonna upcharge 5% though. We're like, no.
For the record, this is the only group.
Governments.
This is the only group in any of my campaigns that would ever have balked at 5% upcharge for anonymity. Just saying.
I mean, if anything, we would prefer to be known.
That's true. It is the fierce group in here as well. So
I'm in tune with my character because I heard that word before you even finished the sentence. A switch flipped. I'm like, oh, I gotta tell this guy my name.
That was some great comedic timing on your part.
it was awesome. I loved it. It was great. It's a great moment.
All right,
He knows us as like weird orc lizards. And
Yes. That's valid. Not that this guy could
And-
possibly determine that you guys are in disguise.
not an exception.
It's so good. We're so confident in our disguises. We just came out and said our names with them, so that's how confident we are.
Yeah, he knows exactly what you guys look like underneath your disguises.
He can tell. I can't even tell what I look like under here.
You guys, from his perspective, visited Spirit of Halloween.
Also accurate. We bought 3 disguises off the shelf, and then they didn't fit, so we just kind of duct taped them.
Yeah,
Essentially.
that might be generous for Saphira's costume. So
What was it, a 5?
Yeah.
Which, to be clear, it is a positive number.
It is a
Could be doing worse.
positive
That's
number. It could be worse.
Fucking amazing. Well done.
Yep. Awesome.
Eric, could we get
Yes, sir.
More disguised than not.
could we get a numerical figure on if we just bought out all their potions? What would that number be?
He'll sell all of them to you for 3,000 gold.
That sounds like a good deal.
Yeah. I mean, Coin will. I don't think he's gonna put too much flair on this. He's just gonna go through the bag of holding. He will, put roughly. He'll put exactly 3,000 into another bag.
Sure.
Throw it on the table, and he'll say to buy the stack of heals.
He gets the keys out and will open up these metallized grates and cabinets and start pulling the potions out for you. He puts them on the counter.
Does he have a...
Good.
Well, just while he's pulling those out, does he have any potions of mind reading?
Do you ask him for this?
Well, I'm like perusing his shelves looking
Okay.
for it.
Yes, he would have one. It is locked away. But yes, he does have one.
Can I like tap on the glass and be like, can we have this one too?
He nods. Indeed. And we're going to pull up mind reading. Mind reading. Potion of mind reading is 180 gold.
I have that much.
This one comes in a black vial with silver lacing all around it. It's obvious that this is one of his pride and joys of a concoction. It's probably imported.
Real things. Important. How long does this last, by the way? Is this an hour-long
I
potion?
believe it's an
I'm gonna look it
hour.
up. Alright, I'm gonna ask him to add that to the pile.
Okay. He will do so because you are spending 3,000 gold.
Nice. I don't think there's anything else Coin would need from here. But do
Oh,
we
it's only 10
know
minutes.
the exact amount of? I know we're buying out the stock, but I need to update the party inventory to reflect it. It was 1 supreme. I'm still finding like where we have everything.
Like a bag of holding, with potion.
Okay, I'll go ahead and add it because I don't think we have a supreme in there yet.
Oh, there's
It's
one
at the
top.
top.
Is it?
It's the
Oh, you're
second
right,
bag
you're
of holding. He has one for potions.
I see. Okay, one of those. How many of the graders were there, or superiors?
Superiors of 4.
4?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Next was grader.
And he had 6 of those.
Okay. Gotta add that, but I will add that now.
And then
2, 3,
8
4,
of
5, 6.
and then 8 of the basic ones.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right, it's updated.
Cool.
Nice. I
And
think
1 potion of mind
I'd have to
reading.
refresh
Tati.
the page. Yes, I see it. Amazing.
Cool.
And then did we take out the gold?
Yes. If Coin has not done so yet, he should.
I have not. I actually forgot
Alright,
about
so
that.
3,000 gold away, please.
3,000 gold. We go from about 27,000 to about 24,000.
Arnar.
Cha.
All right.
All right. Definitely feel a lot better after that.
Cool. All right. Any other questions or requests from Varnick the Coil?
Does he trade in recipes?
He will not trade your recipes. No.
I got some like weird ones.
He will not
like
be purchasing
unusual
recipes.
Ingredients.
Nope. He's not interested. Sorry. Nope.
Where will he tell us where you got
Mostly I
his
wanted
clothes
his,
from?
but
I'm sorry?
Will he tell us where you got his clothes from?
His clothes? Yes. I got them from the Central Wall, far from here, my homeland.
Well, they're beautiful or ugly, whichever you prefer. But
They are beautiful, thank you. You may have a nice day, and I will not insult your appearance either.
that's nice.
thank you.
And you guys are free to leave the shop. All right. Any
So-
other preparations you'd like to make?
Yeah, for the group, I'm pretty good at investigation, but my perception is kind of average. Best case. So if we're moving through in order, I'm kind of hoping that someone else is better at it than I am.
I have a +9. I don't know if anybody
That's-
beats that.
Better than me.
I mean, I
What are you
wouldn't
looking
be able
for?
to tell. I wouldn't be able to perceive who has the best perception.
What if we all stood up in a line, though? Would you be able to check then?
What are
well,
we trying to
Perhaps,
perceive?
but I
I'm anticipating traps, obviously. And it's easy enough to find traps when you're looking for them, like because you know there's probably one there, but it's harder to like anticipate where to look.
So are we trying to figure out a marching order for going down the ladder?
Well, I don't think we're expecting traps right off the bat, although I guess we should check too.
I mean,
I would like to buy a 10-foot pole.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
you can get a 10-foot pole. Congratulations. It's going to cost you 5 gold.
I've never had one before. The rite of passage.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage for D&D players, getting a 10-foot pole. Notably, this is not a collapsible 10-foot pole, so you will have to deal with the fact that this is a 10-foot pole.
Alright. I will strap it sideways across the top of my backpack and hope that I don't go through any 5-foot wide doors.
Every door you have seen is 5 feet wide.
I will go sideways through them.
Understood. And then turn and whack everything around.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Or just clothesline people just while walking around normally.
To be clear, a standard broom is only about 5 feet long. So, walking around with a broom on your shoulders is a bad idea. Just saying, guys.
Eventually,
Or it's
I
a
will
brilliant
unstrap it and I'll just carry it around for the time being.
Understood, but 10-foot pole you have. Awesome. Just make sure you do scratch off those gold. All right. Well, you guys are ready to return to Iron Tooth's smithy, yes?
Are we doing anything for stealth? Other than trying to be quiet?
What's that?
Okay. Just
Have you
checking.
met the train wreck?
It's a good question. I don't think we had thought about it at all. But
We can start with not announcing our names when we walk in.
Oh. Well, we're probably not going to buy anything from them down there anyway, so it's fine.
we have one invisibility potion.
I mean, I know the spell. Or I guess it only
that's enough.
lasts like a minute, but it can upcast to get all of us.
It gives you advantage. Unless you walk into
Or
a trap. Trigger it.
It lasts for an hour.
Well, I'm going to let you guys steer craft during the week, because I know you guys love doing that, and I love seeing it. I'm not going to change any of the challenges, regardless of what your plans are. So, everything's all set in stone. You guys are ready to go for that. But whatever preps you guys want to do, we will do those. And next week, when we come back for the Toivoan Trainwreck, we will explore what lies down beneath Ochakvok in the lair of the 12 spiders. As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. We got a lot of lore done today, a lot of plans going with the Chrononacrum keys and coming into Ochakvok, and we're going to head down into this bit of a dungeon crawl next week. Have a wonderful week, guys. Please stay safe. We'll be back on Sunday morning with Beneath Fallen Skies, because my groups up until then are all on hiatus because I am going to be officiating a wedding this coming Saturday. So, Saturday sessions have been canceled for this week, and they will be back next week. So just heads up on that. Also, the Friday Night Lights are out because they have an event going on as well. But we are doing a private developer one-shot regarding the Darkfrost stuff. All the developers and artists are all getting together for that. We're doing that tomorrow evening, so you may see some stuff from them tomorrow evening. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, guys, have a wonderful week, and we'll catch you guys later.